Ain't it foggy outside? All the planes have been grounded. Ain't the fire inside? Let's all go stand around it. Funny, I've been there, and you've been here. We ain't had no time to drink that beer.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Sandman podcast. I am your host, Brian W. Tosh, joined as always by our resident hack checker, Oliver Fullington.
Yo!
Our producer and co-host, El Hilo del Hack, Tyler Fullington, and the man whose story's got stories, the hardcore icon. He's got 99 problems, but bananas ain't one. The Sandman. Hack, how the hell's it going today?
Dude, I'm still hungover from all that great football yesterday.
What? There was only one good game. It's talking about being hungover.
The last game was good.
The last game was good.
A couple of the other games were go out. The Indiana game was just...
That was swamp sides, man. I mean, they killed them.
Yeah, but it's just nice to watch it, to have playoffs, you know what I'm saying? And because before you didn't use... everybody would have that month layoff before you would have anything, you know what I'm saying? So you didn't really know how teams were going to be after that layoff. But now, like when you have a bowl game and then you have a playoff game, you get to see these teams more and you get to know who they are.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's so much better now because you can see guys three times on national TV in fucking in 4 weeks, 5 weeks.
Yeah, it's cool because, I mean, previously, before the BCS and everything, there was no... national champion. It was just whoever they voted on was the champion. And then they started playing for it in the BCS era. And then, you expanded out to the 4-team. And now here we are with the 12. And I don't know. I mean, you're seeing these teams with the buys. It almost seems like they're at a disadvantage because they sit for a long time.
Well, that's supposedly what the betting thing says, Ty, right?
Yeah.
It didn't hurt Indiana, though. But, I mean, it kind of seems like it might have hurt Georgia a little bit.
Ohio State, did they have time off?
Yeah, they had time off, and they did not look good at all. But it's cool. I mean, it's exciting. The Final Four that you have is kind of an exciting bunch. I mean, I was thinking about
Indiana, Oregon.
Indiana, and the job that Siggs has done there. I mean, it's one of the greatest coaching jobs I've ever seen in sports history. We're talking about turning something around that was... Indiana football was never anything. And he has turned that program around into being this monster. Just like...
Their line. Both sides of that line.
Yeah, I mean, they've always had kind of like a pretty decent defense. Like Big Ten is based off like defense and stuff like that. But if you get a quarterback... I mean, they had Penix previously... and he was okay, but he got hurt a bunch. Excuse me, in like Indiana and stuff like that. But this Mendoza kid, I mean, it just shows what a quarterback can do. I mean, you plug him in and they skyrocket right to the top.
And they also have an older team. I was seeing something today where the amount of they have a lot of like 4th, 5th year guys.
Because they ain't going to the pros. They're there for long haul.
From Indiana.
Yeah,
right.
But the guys that they have on both sides of the ball are a little bit older than some of the other guys they're playing against.
Yeah, who's the dude who was 27, the quarterback that was playing, that had kids and everything, a wife and kids?
Oh, the dude from Utah. Well, Wakey. Yeah, but he did like a
that was
mission.
Florida State back
Yeah.
But whatever,
yeah.
but there's been guys who've been 27 years old playing and dominating.
Who's the dude from Utah? Cam Rising is
Yes. He's a little bit older.
Or whatever the hell.
No, but I mean, when you're a team who has a bunch of players who have that many Division I starts under their belt, no matter where they were playing before, if they're transfers, non-transfers, it's like, dude, you've seen everything, know the coverages, know what you're supposed to do, you know what I mean? And you're going against freshmen who are talented or sophomores who are talented, but the experience wins in the college game.
Yeah, I thought last night.
That's a good point.
With Ole Miss, it's so funny seeing them win, and because Kiffin abandons them to go to LSU, and it's like you're right at the doorstep of potentially winning a title, and you choose to leave because it's a better job with more money and more NIL money, but you were right there. and you leave that, and it would be an amazing story if Ole Miss can end up winning the championship.
That would be wild.
I don't know. I kind of think that that was their championship
Last night.
Yeah, maybe that's kind of what I'm thinking.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, look, Miami's front looked amazing on the defensive side. They were getting tons of pressure. They
Dude, a
looked
lot
awesome.
of great defense.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, but we miss out on the Beck versus Georgia.
We
game.
do miss out on the Beck versus Georgia game, which would have been awesome to see. But yeah, it's been the 3 games weren't very good, but some of the other bowl games have been really good. And I'm interested to see who wins this playoff. I mean, obviously Indiana is going to be the favorite, but
What was the first one? Texas Tech losing?
Texas Tech lost.
Yeah,
Lost to Oregon.
Yeah, that's what the first was. And
Texas
what was
Tech
the other
could not
first
do
one?
anything.
No, they couldn't do
nothing.
anything. Nothing.
Man, there was a lot of offenses that did nothing for halves at a
Yeah.
time in these games, dude. Like 0.
Bama looked totally lost. Totally lost. And that was just, I mean, like, they didn't have a great
They
season.
didn't have 60 yards rushing.
No.
You could, because I had it in a bet. I had a 6-way bet. $10. $10 for freaking for 113. So a lot of them were favorites. You know what I mean? And I needed them for 60 yards. That was and they weren't offering me any cash out the whole time. I would have taken anything for 10. If they would offer me like $22, I would have taken it. I mean, what's the chance in a 6-way parlay?
Right.
And they were 12 yards short. It's just a joke.
Yeah.
I'm like, they have to get 60 yards somehow.
60
They're a
is a-
college football team in the playoffs.
Very low figure right there for a team to get.
Well, the problem is they got down early.
And they weren't running the ball
Yeah.
at all.
It was the lowest one that they were offering for like plus or minus like 110.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we'll see what happens here with the college playoffs, and it's been interesting to say the least.
All right, call somebody right now. I'm taking Indiana.
I'm gonna take Indiana,
You know
too.
I've been with them all year.
You left them last year too. I mean, you were early on the
Always on
Cincinnati
Indiana.
game. I'm taking Indiana. I mean, I will. How can you?
It's hard not to.
I mean, they're undefeated. It's hard not to. I mean, they've showed up. Who you got, Ollie?
Who? All right, so who do we got
Oregon.
left?
Oregon, Ole Miss,
Indiana and Oregon.
Indiana, and Miami.
I'll take the Canes. Go Canes.
Oh wow! Throwing up the U. Okay.
Listen, Ole
That'd be
Miss.
great.
I mean,
I just
dude,
watched
Ole
the
Miss
U.
is super talented.
Yeah, they
Oh
are.
yeah.
Like if they can, like I honestly, I thought that quarterback Chambliss. Is that his name?
Chambliss.
Chambliss, yeah,
I think it
whatever.
is.
I thought he was going to struggle, but the way he looked last night.
Oh, he had poise. He looked cool.
So,
I mean, seriously.
I mean, dude, they're as talented as anybody. So, like,
Then there's somebody
player
get
for
injured
player.
on that team. I don't know. It's somebody on their defense. I want to think. I don't know.
He was
Somebody else.
to trade it. He was supposed to go to Temple. I saw something today, and something fell through with the NIL.
He was a
with him.
Division II quarterback.
Yeah, but
who transferred up.
Temple was offering him a deal that he almost went to Temple this year.
Why would anybody go to Temple unless it was straight NIL?
Well,
Sure, he
it's
might,
money,
he
yeah.
might not have been a huge recruit.
He's a
Obviously,
D2
he was going
guy.
for D2.
You know what I mean? And so if you
But then
get
Kiffin,
yeah.
but then Kiffin obviously saw something.
Right.
Kid,
Yeah, right.
like,
Temple program's always going to struggle.
right, those guys are, and especially when you get one of those programs where now if you have any kind of success, those guys are going to leave to go to a better program.
right.
Yeah, well, and it's like even if you had the money, like the area that Temple's in, it's like even say anybody, a big recruit like from Pennsylvania, they don't want to go and stay at they want to go and go somewhere else.
Yeah, it's
and
not,
get out of Pennsylvania.
It's a bad area.
It's
Yeah,
not
you know
really
what I mean? Like
ideal.
they don't want to go and stay in the city.
It's not a great college experience. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
like
that too, yeah.
There's a lot of amazing college experiences that you can have as a player out there. Temple doesn't really.
Yeah, like it's a
Yeah,
shame.
North Broad is not necessarily appealing.
Right, you know, you go anywhere else out there, and no disrespect to our city, but yeah, it might not be the best.
Yeah, I mean, there's plenty. Like Westchester has a better. I would like
College
campus
No, like dude, I
experience,
spent a lot of time at Temple. Like I had a bunch of friends like who went there, and like it's cool like as like a regular student, but like if you're a high level athlete, there's no appeal to be there.
Yeah, he got rolled at Temple.
Can happen to anybody down there.
Way to embarrass him on the show. Hack.
No, anybody can get rolled down there, dude. That's some hard neighborhood
Yeah,
down
it
there.
is, yeah.
You
Yeah,
kidding
it is.
me?
For sure. So we're going to see what
Part of
happens.
life.
I probably should have gotten rolled down there one time.
We're going to see what happens with the college playoff. We'll be watching it. Obviously, a lot of great bowl games still. So we'll be tuned in there. This week on the show, we covered and watched AEW World's End 2025 from Chicago, Illinois. Hack, you got memories of work in Chicago as a wrestling town? Where do you put that up there as far as like wrestling towns go?
Yeah.
Yeah? It doesn't
You don't remember.
I think Chicago's...
Wrestling's wrestling.
it's-
The crowd's
I
a
don't know.
crowd.
I think it's a great wrestling city.
I
Like,
mean, AEW goes back there
all the time.
all the time. I mean, but it also makes sense too because it's a big hub city for the surrounding states and cities around it too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm sure they get a lot of people from the surrounding states that go and travel to the show and watch as well.
For sure.
Super busy airport, you know, like it's a hub.
Yeah, Tony's family and stuff is, I believe he's from that area too, Illinois.
Well, yeah,
so
and then didn't Billy Corrigan keep having hit? He was based there for years, right?
with NWA.
Or whatever Billy was doing. He was always based out of Chicago for years.
Yeah,
there was always something going on in Chicago there. There's a base for wrestling.
It's a great wrestling town,
Yeah.
and I thought the crowd was pretty good for this show. It wasn't one of their best crowds, but pretty good crowd, and the attendance was pretty strong. They had almost 9,000 people in the building, so it's pretty good for AEW where they're at the moment. The show started off with the Continental Classic semifinal match between Kazuchika Okada taking on Takeshita, and this has been, since this started with the Continental Classic, we have been waiting for this matchup between these two, and the fans were chanting "Holy shit" before the match started, which I was like, I'm right there with you, and this was just a battle. I mean, these guys were just throwing bombs at each other. They were really, really just working at a really good pace. When you have to work hack like multiple times in a night, does that affect your pace in the first match that you'll have as a worker?
Yeah, with me.
But I mean,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, one thing is hard. It's hard to, especially when it's like, this is the Continental Classic, and the guys that are in this, they know how prestigious this thing really is.
Or at least how they're trying to make it.
Yeah,
right.
But even other guys like it, I thought that thing came from Japan.
well, it's like them wanting to do a version of the G1.
Okay.
So they're trying to put on this end of the year. We're going to try to put on this big like block tournament and try to have guys just go every match all out as much as you
Well,
can.
dude, it goes for what, like 2 months?
Yeah, but pretty much it goes the entire 6 weeks or so in between pay-per-views that they have.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
it's close to 2 months or whatever.
And the matches that they have where it's like these guys are just trying to have the best possible match every time out.
Are we
And-
talking about Moxley?
No, we're talking about Okada and Takeshita, the opener.
The one before that.
The one before that. And like I thought these two worked like they're trying to have the match of the night right here in the opener. And I thought they on most cards they probably would have done it, but the match that followed it, and I
Yeah, but there's the finish in that match.
in what?
With the screwdriver.
Well, it had to. Well,
The
that
ref
real-
sold
it
it
was
like
really
he saw
bad.
him hit it with a screwdriver.
It was really bad because the ref is looking away for no reason.
right. That you had to have the distraction spot for something for the ref's attention.
Whether it was Don or whatever,
Something
but he's
needed-
literally looking away for no reason.
Something needed to have drawn his eye away from where he got
Right.
the screwdriver. That and the fact that they didn't do that, yeah, it left a bad taste in my mouth. But I would almost say
It was the finish.
It killed the whole thing for
the match was
the match,
really
the match is
yeah,
fine,
really-
but like after the pinfall, you're like,
Yeah.
like you're just like,
I know.
for Takeshita Okada,
as far as the match goes, we'll get to the finish too. But when Takeshita no-sold the Rainmaker, that's when the match got up another gear for me. That was like because nobody no-sells the Rainmaker. I mean, like,
There was a lot of them.
but that's when you protect a move. Like he really has
Yeah.
protected that move over the years. So even when Mox kicked out of it later, it's like. That's really taking care of something where a lot of finishers we talk about all the time where guys are kicking out left and right. That spot was the spot of the match for me. And then they're going into the home section where Takeshita counters the Rainmaker into a Poison Rana, and then he hit a knee, and that was a 2 count. And then Okada undoes the turnbuckle, and he gets the Screwdriver.
See, they hoard this finish for something that they wanted to get across later.
For the next match.
You know what I mean? Yes, for the next Continental match, yeah.
But I have no issue with that as long as the ref's not...
That shouldn't end like that. A Continental match should not end with a fucking screwdriver.
Especially Okada Takeshita.
Well, I don't mind it, Hack, because the story that you're telling between these guys is Okada couldn't get the job done, so he has to resort to something like that.
Why didn't they put 2 screwdrivers in then?
Oh, here we go.
You'd be
drunk after 2 screwdrivers.
No, you know what I'm saying, though? I know where they wanted to go, and that's a way to break them up. But you can break them guys up any way you want.
But you think had you just done clean, or, I mean...
Yes, that match has to be like, you can't cheap your way. To me, that match has to be a man-oh-man fucking right in the middle of the ring and get up and shake each other's hand afterwards.
Which...
Knockdown, drag-out brawl.
The other 2 matches for the Continental were like that, but this... I think is because they
should be like that.
And I agree. I would have preferred it to be clean. You know, there's no. That's one of the things that bothers me about the Continental Classic is that they say no interference for this tournament. Nobody's allowed at ringside. Why don't you just have that stipulation for all your matches then on your whole show normally? Like
right. It's like no, this is way too important. You can't do it now, but every other time.
Yeah,
it's fine.
Go ahead, run it on those matches. We don't care. But
it's wrestling.
It's wrestling. Okada picked up the victory.
Watch you open a Dynamite.
How long did this go?
This was 17, a little over 17 minutes.
It seemed longer to me.
It did, and I really enjoyed the work. I think these guys do have a much better match than this in them.
They have a better finish. The match was fine.
The match was
exactly what I expected from those guys.
Right.
Exactly.
The finish was not great, right? But I'm still going to go 4 stars for this because it was fucking Takeshita and Okada, and I thought they were awesome in this. So, Ollie, what do you give it?
Yeah, I'm giving it a 4. Clean, executed finish would have been a 5 probably.
Yeah, if the home section was just done another something in like a minute.
Yeah, I mean, I get where they're trying to go, right, with it, obviously, because you want a story to break them all up, but it could have just been Okada beating Takeshita clean, and he just has that over him in the group. You know what I mean? And Takeshita leaves eventually or turns on him, something.
Something, yeah. I mean, there's other ways around it, but Hack, what do you give the match?
I don't know. It's a good match. I hated the finish, though. I don't know. Freaking 389.
389. Okay.
All right, good. Very specific.
That's a very specific number there. That's all right.
That finish, I just hated the finish. If it's just a regular show, fine, do that. Do whatever the hell you want.
But the fact that it's this tournament match,
yes, exactly.
You bastardized the tournament a little bit by doing that. Yeah, I totally agree with you. Ty?
Yeah, I gotta go 3 just because of the finish. Like those two should be beyond the story. Like trying to get
they're their own story within their own wrestling community.
Like you shouldn't have to use them to try and get the screwdriver.
Like Kenny Omega would be with freaking Okada. So it's the same thing. Good point.
Like it's like those are beyond fucking trying to get a screwdriver over and tell a story. Like that match was the story in itself.
I wonder the other thing to play in this hack though is the fact that Takeshita is the New Japan IWGP Heavyweight Champion, and I wonder if they would have issue with him doing a clean job on this show when they're entering in their Wrestle Kingdom show. Which
Not to Okada, I don't think.
Right, because Okada's also on that show.
New Japan, right.
But it's still your champion taking a loss.
It's a fair point.
Before the main event of
that's a very fair point.
You know what I mean? And I don't know how much of that...
But I think Okada's beyond that.
I agree.
For that, you know what I'm saying? Like, he can lose
he was doing if he wanted to do it anyway.
Right. And
what'd you say, Alan?
He was New Japan's ace.
Yes.
Okada.
Yes.
Right, literally.
So he's as about as respected as New... Yeah, I could see that if it was like maybe he's like a Moxley or a Fletcher or something like that, but like, that's Okada, you know? Like,
right. I'm just... it's something...
but it is a fair point.
When I saw the finish, I'm like, I wonder if any of that played... Trying to protect him a little bit because of that. And I don't know. I'm just speculating on that.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Up next on the show was the other Continental Classic semifinals match between Kyle Fletcher and Jon Moxley. And man, oh man,
same exact match. That's the first one.
I think that this got to another level, I think. I think this was the best thing on the entire show. And I think it was fucking awesome. Mox is selling.
Dude, he's Dawn of the Dead. It's exactly what I thought of. Like, he's got that body shape like he could have just, like, crypt walked out of the freaking, like, up through the earth, you know? Because he's got that kind of body with his long arms, and he's gangly, and he kind of wide, he could, like, walk like a freaking skeleton would walk. And then, like, when he hurts his leg, it's like, his leg's so hurt, and he's just like smashing against the iron stairs, and then, all right, it's better now. You know what I mean? It was like you hurt him, and then he just comes back. He was like a goon.
Yeah,
It was great.
It was great, and I like Moxley with this Death Rider stuff when it started. It was kind of like, and then it got really good, and then when he lost it, he's been and now he's getting it back. And the way that they're doing this, and we'll talk about it more later.
He's a singles dude.
He's a singles dude, and he's a baby now. He's going total baby.
Which is,
But
dude, they managed to turn Jon Moxley from complete and utter heel to full-on baby in one night.
Totally.
Without telling you that he's, you know, they did it in the match.
With hard work,
Yeah.
and one little promo post-match after, which we'll get to, but man, this match was fucking great. Like, this match was, I know it was towards the end of the year, but like, this one would have been up there for, I think this was a fantastic, man. Like, Fletcher is, like, I could have very easily had seen him win this Continental Classic, and that be the story you tell, and I think it would have been a great story for him to beat Okada in the finals. But this didn't hurt him at all, losing to Moxley here. At all. And this match,
especially because Moxley goes over on Okada.
Yes. This match was fucking great, man. I really, really... Fletcher's stuff that he does, like the last ride powerbomb that he has, and then him going to, like, the knee bar and the ankle lock, and then Mox with the choke finish, man. When he just chokes him out, and... He's
incredible.
He's literally turning purple.
Yeah, it's incredible.
Like his face... Right. And it's just, that's it. And he's done, and the ref stops the match.
If you're going to fucking lose good.
And it's great. He's grabbing the ref. He's, he's doing all playing that.
It was great.
And I love the finish of this. It was just like, wow, these are two men going to war. And just laying it all out there.
Right, and if Fletcher's going to lose,
right.
You know, that's the way to lose.
And it sets up something in the future for Mox and him to have a return match here. You know what I mean? Because Fletcher was right there. This was fantastic professional wrestling, man. I am giving it the full 5 stars. How long did this one go, Ollie?
23 and a half.
Okay, so this went a little bit... Yeah, because they were talking about
this one felt longer to me. The other one, I don't know.
Well, the announcer, Excalibur, was talking about how if this was a tournament match, like, late in the match, when it was, like, he was like, oh, they'd be coming up on the time limit draw, but there's no time limits in the finals. And I'm like, oh, okay, so this is going a little bit longer. What do you give it, Ollie?
Yeah, I mean, I give it a 5, dude. I mean, it was a great fucking match. I would have just liked a little less, like, maybe a little less, like, work on Moxley's leg, because it's like you're killing his leg so much. How is he supposed to, like, keep going and, like, keep hitting him with these moves?
He's the dead.
I understand.
Well, and work another match.
Well,
right.
Yeah, that's my thing. So it's either like I would have liked to see like work the leg maybe like a little less, and he still goes over, and then you go back to really working the leg in the next match. You know what I'm saying?
Like Okada saw something. And
yeah,
he's like,
and then it's like that. But I mean, still, dude. I mean, it's a fucking 5-star.
How good was the look of panic when Fletcher realizes the screwdriver's not in there, and he's ripping off all the turnbuckle pads?
And how did he not know that the other guy used it? They passed each other in the hallway when they went through.
He's doing his calisthenics, getting ready for his match. Hack. He's not watching the monitor, right? He's getting ready for his Continental Classic semifinal match.
Don wouldn't have told him.
Don wasn't out there, remember?
Don was watching a monitor.
But Don wasn't out for his match. Don was back dealing with...
Yeah, he was back there. Yeah,
so
I don't know.
It's
just one
wrestling
of those
hack,
things.
I know. It's a logic gap, for sure. What do you give the match,
Here,
though?
a couple
No,
notes.
but at least they're tying in like the story. You know what I'm saying? To like both matches to the eventual split.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like
the split of all 3 of those guys from the
like
Callis family.
at least they had something that made sense.
Yeah.
They could have done the screwdriver like spot better in the first match, like with the ref and everything like that. But at least it's all making sense.
Yeah. What do you got as notes on?
I don't know. Did you see what's his name? Freaking Kyle tried the leg lock like 2 times and totally screwed it up. Did you see him fumble like twice with the leg lock?
A little, yeah.
You see, I was like, what is he doing? This guy's not a fumbler.
He had like a knee bar, and then he switched to the ankle,
Something.
and yeah.
And then both of, and I'm like, yeah, they're both tweeners, but it's not like Moxley out-babied him. But I don't know. It's like a lot of the guys at the top of that card could be either way. If you're great, you're great. You know what I'm saying? So you could be a baby or you could be a heel, and they'll accept you. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like that's a lot of top guys just in wrestling, period. Like, they're over. Like, even if you're a heel, you're over.
It just depends on what crowd you're in front of that night.
Right, but like Fletcher working
Mox's leg the whole
is
time makes him the heel and then the baby.
Right.
Yeah, the way they set up the match like that. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
And
Like,
even him looking for the screwdriver, even though he doesn't even get it.
Oh, great point too.
yeah, like that's the craziest part is they literally turn Mox from a dude who strangles people to, well, not to death, but with a plastic bag.
I know.
You know, to straight fucking baby.
I know that's
Like,
the weirdest
what,
part
like-
is Brian's on commentary. He's calling this, and I'm like, and he's admiring Mox's, toughness and everything, and I'm like, he tried to murder you last year.
Yeah, but
it's
it's
wrestling
crazy,
and-
and dude, in one night,
Yeah.
they literally completely changed
He
them.
tried to murder you. He did. Well, I don't know. It just goes to show you. I don't know.
It was a fantastic turn.
Yeah.
See when we watched Dynamite, there was no turn there. He was still with his group, his heel group.
But I think you're
They cut a
setting...
promo. Wait, they're probably. I think it's brilliant. If you can have him as a baby, he's the baby of a heel group. That's pretty good shit.
Well-
When you ever seen that before?
Well, what I
That
thought...
has to be what they're going for.
What I thought they were going to do
Or the
before.
group turning on him.
That's what I thought they were going to do before.
That's so old though.
But now I think there might
And
be...
he's going somewhere else. I think.
I think there might be a split in the group, and you have guys going...
He worked another heel. That Alexander dude's a heel.
Yes.
They put him against another heel.
Just the way
You know
that
what
they
I'm
were,
saying?
Yeah.
Like,
just the way that they were looking at him when he cut that baby promo after the other match makes me think they are going to turn on him.
They put him with Alexander to reinforce the babyface thing.
Right.
But then they cut a promo fucking 20 minutes later in the promo, he's a baby and they're all heels.
I know, it's interesting. It's
Yeah.
kind of... What do you give the match, Hack?
Oh, an 11.
An 11. Yes.
I love both these guys,
I
man.
know.
These guys are 11 easy.
I don't think
Everything was great.
I don't think it would have been above what I gave for my Hacky of the year, but this was a fucking great match to end the year with for these guys. Like,
Yeah, it was wow.
awesome. Ty,
it's a 5.
5.
Yeah.
Yeah, fantastic stuff, and I think this is easily the best match on the
But
show.
dude, it was also cool to see Mox do something a little like different than like his Darby, like just beat the shit out of Darby match, or you know what I'm saying, or like all the fucking like death matches or whatever that he's been.
Yeah,
having.
he's
It's
a
like,
baby.
he went balls to the wall in the ring, which we all know he can do.
Yeah.
but it was nice to see that.
Jesus.
Well, he's such a diverse talent
Yeah.
that he's able to do anything you give him, whatever it is. Like whether it's bleeding buckets or brawling or working a technical work rate kind of match. Like
Strong style. and-
Mox
yeah.
is among the best workers in the business, I think. Like honestly, I really put him up there in that top of the line. Like as far as workers go. Like I know we said Fletcher, he's most of our wrestler of the year last year, but Mox can fuck. Mox has a resume from 2025.
And his adaptation is...
He's way more versatile, I think, than
Yes.
than the
Yeah, he
other,
can
you know?
adapt to any other
Right.
any other style.
Yeah. And I think, man, Mox would be great in any era you put him in.
Yeah.
Oh, the 1950s, I could see him brawling with Gorgeous George. It would be totally.
Yeah.
Like him against Fritz Von Erich, like any of those guys.
Him working Bruno. You know what I mean?
Yeah, all of it. He's perfect. He's right
Oh,
there
him and
like
Piper,
that.
dude.
Him and Piper. That's what,
Oh, yeah, that'd be good.
but that's what I mean. When you talk about a guy that you could say, I could pluck him into any time period in wrestling history or any company, that's when you know you're talking about an amazing talent. And Moxley is one of those guys. And he really is like AEW's captain. Like seriously, he is
Yeah.
AEW's guy. And
Especially now that Jericho's gone.
well, we'll get to. I mean, Jericho. But everybody is expecting Jericho to go to WWE. It seems,
Y2J, the Rumble, baby.
I can't wait to see the Millennium Clock.
it seems, but as far as that goes, like I'm glad you brought it up, Ollie, because
He better get in shape.
I'm sure he will.
There's
Dude, he doesn't need to there.
But I as far
Not
as
WWE, don't.
we talk.
I think he. But I know. But if he's making this move, I guarantee you he's going to come back in better shape than he was
Yeah.
for AEW.
For sure.
Yeah.
And look,
You know what I'm saying?
He's
smart.
He's gotten
And he's a
himself.
great worker.
He's gotten himself into some great shapes, within AEW as an older worker too. But I think
He looks slow and sluggish to me the last couple of matches that I seen him have.
He did, and-
You thought the same thing?
yes, and but he's also somebody in his mid-50s now. Like he's not
Ooh.
gonna. He's,
Yeah, I always think he's. Well, I always thought he was at least a decade younger than me.
But he's not. He's not going to be the Jericho of back in the day. He has to work.
But
He
he
can
doesn't
still
have to
work,
be.
though.
It has to be smoke and mirrors and stuff with him. And I think that, look, if he's motivated to do a WWE run, we were all there was. I don't think there was anything left for him to do at
Wow.
AEW.
No, there isn't.
And
You know what
then
I mean?
The top
He got the
PPV
company off the ground.
Right.
He did his
Yeah,
job.
Yes,
Yeah.
and as far as like
And they're probably parting ways happy too. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Him and you know what I mean? They're boys.
Yeah,
saying,
like,
I got to do. It's time
thank
for
you
me to do this.
Thank you for everything you did.
Absolutely.
Now
Yeah.
go finish your career.
yeah, and he could come back to AEW in the future, probably no problem.
Whenever the fuck he wanted.
Right.
Yeah.
Like I don't think Jericho's that kind of guy, and I don't think Tony's that kind of guy either.
Yeah, but how much older does that roster get up there?
Oh,
But we
it's-
got to do a show just comparing rosters.
well, heck,
Like the top 15 dudes, like compare them all.
it actually might be like a Jedi mind trick with Tony and Jericho going to WWE, like making them think that like, oh, you go, oh no, we're losing Jericho, like, but they're actually might not care, like they're not missing.
Well, I mean, how often you see Jericho in the ring for one, anyway?
Well, he hasn't worked since April in AEW. When I went to the Dynasty show, I think was the last time he worked for them. And he didn't do much with Big Bill and Brian Keith. Like that didn't really take off. And look, we just kind of it was
Man,
played
he had
out.
great pay. Good for
Dude,
him.
Jericho can
Philly was the last time we saw Jericho.
Yes,
Oh wow.
yes.
I was there.
Jericho can go to WWE and have a year run of not even working, just
And have
talking.
20 matches.
Right, and work with guys that need somebody to give them a little bit of a boost up the
Dude,
card.
him
Maybe
and
like
Dom Mysterio would do good.
Dom, maybe LA Knight, maybe like Drew Mack, like some work with some people that need like a big win on their resume or something, and it could be pretty interesting. So we'll see what happens there.
He
But,
can talk, dude. He can get over no matter what.
yeah,
I don't know. You got Cena bringing in all his young guys for the last show to get them pushed up the top, and now you bring him in from the top, pushing them down. Just another name pushing them down. You know what
you're
I'm saying?
not wrong, Hank.
I'm just optics.
You're not wrong. Up next on the show was the AEW World Tag Team title match between FTR and the Bang Bang Gang. Austin Gunn and Juice Robinson. So they've been kind of like a makeshift tag team with Colton being out and
All Billy's kid did was bump in the
Dude,
show to
Bumped
me.
his ass off.
All he did was bump, bump, bump.
he is a bump machine, man.
He's thick now too.
He
Jesus,
is.
He's thick.
Yeah, and Juice and him are like a makeshift tag team, even though they're in the Bang Bang Gang, but
They're over.
they are over. I love
Juice's hair is great.
Juice's hair is great. I love his facials. I love their entrance music. That music and that with
Yeah,
the
they got
entrance.
energy.
They do, and this was it was in a bad spot on the card. This match, I think, because
Yeah, I mean, you just followed.
You're following-
God to get to Moxley
and like,
Fletcher.
you are in a really tough position on the card, and I'm actually glad that they gave them the stip that they did, where they allowed them to do a little plunder and stuff. But this match was, how long did this go?
This was basically 17.
They had a better,
About 7 more minutes than it probably should have.
yeah, and they had a better straight up wrestling match on Collision a couple weeks back that was just overall better than this, and I definitely think that they have a better match in them. The best part in this match was the bump that Stokely took with the table.
Oh my God.
That table, first of all,
But that's him, though, because he set that table up.
Yes.
That's his fuck up.
yes.
He's the one who set that table up.
But even with the fuck up, because it clearly was a botch, the comedy of that table then after he missed it falling on him was like, you can't make that up. That was such a great visual of just seeing the table flip over and hit him. Like, I was literally dying watching that gif, man. That was hilarious.
I know, he should have just done more of like a kind of like a dead fish fall off, because he kind of like pushed himself off a little too far.
He did.
And at that point it's like, well, fuck.
Yeah, he did over.
As light as he is, he's got to come down pretty flush on that thing to break it.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And for two, if I was these guys following that match, I'm not so sure I would have done. I would have tried to throw some ha-ha in there somehow. Because you know that the one dude who'd you like with his hair or something? That dude's perfect for ha-ha shit.
Juice.
You know what I'm saying? To try and follow those guys, I would have tried and got the people to laugh somehow. Doing some stupid tag team spots. You know there's a million of them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you got to do a pull down the tight fucking spot. Like just anything after following that match.
Well,
That's a great point.
They have, that is a great point, Hack, because you're coming off of emotional highs right there. So you got to do something a little different. The fire extinguisher would have been a great opportunity for that too.
Oh yeah,
you know,
yeah. You just followed two Hall of Famers that killed each other.
Right.
Have some fun.
And look, this wasn't their best effort. And it was kind of just there, and I think the result was pretty much, you know,
Yeah, it was scattered to the match.
yeah, like
It was hard to follow.
Look, I'll give this. How long did this go to? We said what?
17.
7. It was too long for what it was, but I'll go. I didn't hate it. I actually kind of liked a little bit of this. I'll go 2 3/4 for it, almost 3.
I'm gonna give it like a 2.5, right around there. It was alright, but like you said, like we've seen him have kind of a better match, and I think to Hack's point, it probably would have been a little bit better if they went kind of sort of like a comedic kind of route, because both those teams can do it.
Yeah, I think maybe if you put
Especially with Stokely out there.
Yeah, Stokely's perfect guy for
Yeah, right. Yeah, like you can pull that off no problem.
They definitely had the right ingredients for it, but yeah, probably went a little too with the plan.
Yeah, I forgot about that other guy too. That's a great point, Ty.
What do you give it, Hack?
I don't know. I'm giving it a 3 just because Billy's kid's out there.
Billy's kid gets a 3.
At minimum.
Bumping.
Okay, because he's Austin. Don't call him Oliver Gunn for Billy's kids. Ty, what do you give it?
I'll go 2.
2. Yeah.
They have a way better one in them.
Oh, for sure. Up next on the show was the AEW Women's Tag Team title match between the Babes of Wrath taking on Mercedes Moné and Athena. And, you know, I actually really, really enjoyed this one, and it played into the finish of Dynamite the next
Of course, because that was the ha-ha. That was that spot was what those guys needed.
Yeah, clearly.
The match before, you know what I'm saying? The Tony, the dancing and shit.
Oh, no, that was the next match.
Yeah.
That totally was the ha-ha. But this match,
sorry.
this was the Mercedes Willow Athena match, the women's tag match.
Way better match on
Dynamite. The Dynamite match.
Oh my God, that match was
awesome.
Now I understand and why it take. I told you I was starting to like Monet a little bit more, but once, and she's just great. The other chick's just
Willow.
Yeah, Willow's just freaking great. But yeah, now I know why she's got so many belts. Like she was above and beyond anything I've ever seen her do before.
That match was.
And if you're going to lose, you want to go out in a match like that.
Absolutely. And
And you got 7 other belts you can grab on your way out the door too.
And I need to watch this match.
Oh, this match was really
it's good.
Oh, it's
really good.
Really, really good. And they ended their year on like a big babyface moment for Willow. And it was, you know, confetti coming down. She gets the big win over Mercedes. And Mercedes now is doing this story. And her losing in this match played into that. Where she is going to go through this, looks like, where she's just going to lose these belts. And then the other interesting thing is, I don't know how long she's signed for with AEW. So I don't know if she has 1 year left on her deal. Or I'm not.
Wasn't she kind of talking shit on WWE? Like,
Well, yeah, but that's how all the people always are. Where it's
I know, but it's not like as blatant. I think as
As long as you're not talking it on the girls.
But look, that's almost the best way to get brought back is if.
Well, no, and she's like when she showed up in AEW, what was it? Trinity and Bailey were at the AEW show.
Yes,
like,
they were.
giving her so she's clearly still cool
tight.
with that.
Oh, very tight with that. And that's the other thing too is I don't know how much Bailey has left on her deal with WWE. And then you're like, well,
Oh my god, I would love Bailey in AEW.
would Bailey go to AEW? I think
How old's Bailey?
I would say in their mid
I would
30s.
say my age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, who knows, right? Like that's speculation stuff. Mercedes though is stepping.
She's Ozempic.
Who?
Bailey.
Bailey is another Ozempic.
So just like what's her name? The girl in the last match with Monet.
Willow.
Yeah, she's dropped probably like 30 pounds. She looks great.
You're calling out the.
She's such a great worker.
But you're assuming the Ozempic hack. I mean, you
Yes,
can't-
of course.
Nobody can possibly lose weight.
Yeah, there's no other way.
Not that fast. Unless you're a
Dude, it hasn't
crackhead.
been that fast.
Unless she's a crackhead.
You're gonna see me in 3 weeks.
Oh, Tosh Zempic?
No, I'm starting to smoke crack. It's
I'm telling you, you'll lose weight quick, dude.
yeah.
Yeah, go on like a month crack deal, it'd be great.
Do you know anybody who still?
I could probably work it out. We're going down to Philly Saturday. The Gump must know somebody.
You got a plug?
A Coke plug?
No,
the crack plug.
no.
No, he needs ice.
Ice. This match, though, Harley Cameron made a really nice comeback. She's got great facial expressions, man.
But she stinks.
I know.
She's
That's
just-
why I was
she's
so
green.
disinterested in the match.
She's a great character,
That's
but,
exactly
she's,
why.
but she stinks.
I know, but she gets by. Like it's like as a character because she's fun and I don't know. I root for her because
This match structurally was put together very, very poorly.
where she was in there too much.
That and the Athena and Willow spot that everybody was like praising or whatever, where she throws Willow off and then does like the super, like that's not set up right. Like that should not; those two should not be the pair for that spot. Like I know what you're trying to portray, but it just doesn't look good. Like you know what I'm saying? Like they did a lot of things structurally. It was like they were just trying to do like getting over spots and not necessarily like putting together a match. If that makes any sense.
I see what
like
you're saying.
it was like, hey, let's do this spot. Let's do this spot. Let's do this spot. As
You go outside, let's go inside and do this spot. And
yeah,
this
like
spot.
as compared to like structuring a match.
People
like a
don't get
flow of
three
a
ways.
match.
3 ways are different
It's tag.
animals.
Well, it's
Whatever.
tag, but still, but it was multiple people. It's like, hey, it looked like they were just like, hey, I want to do this spot, so I'm gonna do it, and then like let's do. You know what I'm saying? It's just I don't know. It was just way off.
Well, it probably helped for the next match between those two on Dynamite.
Oh, absolutely.
You know what I mean? To get a little bit in sync, just to feel each
Well,
other.
they had worked before too previously.
I'm sure they had crossed paths at some point.
Yes,
You know
and
what I mean?
that's who Mercedes won the TBS title from originally was Willow.
How long ago was that?
Over
Was
over
that like
a year?
2 years ago?
Over a year, I want to say.
I would
Around
say
that.
yeah, probably a year plus.
Yeah, I
And
remember that.
Athena, I mean, dude,
Athena's had
Athena's
the
really
really
good.
Yeah, Athena's really good.
Really good.
The finish of this was a backslide roll up on Monet, and she was selling it like she was very upset.
Which I kind of hated, but I guess I didn't see the next match, so I don't know if that had
was
anything
way better
to do.
than this. Way better.
No, but
than
I'm
this,
wondering,
man.
did the Willow roll up on Monet finish, like, did it mean anything to the Dynamite match? Do you think?
I don't want to say. You watch it.
Okay.
Yeah. This match, though, I'll give it 2 stars. I just think it was there. Ollie.
I give it like a 2.
Yeah. Hack.
I put punches in the corner. What's her name?
Who?
I don't know. I can't
Harley?
think of it.
Harley?
No, the other girl.
Willow?
Monet.
Monet?
Yeah, punches in the corner spot. She would look good. I forget if she was taking
I
them
liked
or giving
her.
them.
I liked her nice Derek.
She might have been
Rose gear.
taking them.
That was good, too.
That was the only spot. I
What
don't
do you-
know.
what do you-
I didn't like the match.
It's never, 2? Ty?
Yeah, too. Yeah.
Up next in the show was Gabe Kidd taking on Darby Allin, and man, Darby just has an absolute death wish of wrestling. This guy, every time out there, I was saying it's the tie before the show, and he's like Sabu or Mick Foley, where it's just like, you know what he's gonna do as far as like what's in his repertoire, which is everything, and still every time out there, he manages to just like, oh man, don't do that.
Yeah, like, oh, God.
Like, and it was just some of the like little stuff. Like, first off, Gabe Kidd was manhandling him. Like, Darby gets manhandled by everybody, but when he did like a simple bump over the ropes and his head hit the rope and then hit the I'm like the apron, I'm like, Jesus Christ, that was a crazy bump. And then him just chucking him, the spots with the steps. Where did he get color? Was it
when he did the slingshot into the stairs?
The stairs. That's right. That's when he got color. And he's got a lot of color, man, on that after
That
that.
kid can work. I just don't get why he just gets killed.
Because
That's what he wants to do, man.
I know.
Like,
God, kid.
he
I
wants,
mean, he climbed Mount Everest. Like he's like that's.
yeah,
he does, like-
he's like a stunt double almost. Like it's crazy to watch him wrestle, and he just has this energy when he makes a comeback, and the crowd responds to it big. And he is like,
Dude, he was doing it in
crowd
the
does
Indies.
respond.
I'm just happy he's getting paid for it now.
I know he's doing, he was doing this in front of 200 people.
Yeah, literally, he was doing the same shit in front of 200 people, like you said. 200. I'm just happy he's getting fucking paid for it now.
If AEW was not around, I think Darby Allin would be doing exactly what he is doing right now. He would be doing it in smaller
Yeah, we'd
buildings.
be looking at the clips on Twitter.
Yes.
Like, what the fuck?
Who the fuck is this maniac, man? I mean, he is. He's just even things like the coffin drop to the outside when Gabe Kidd's there is like. I mean, Hack, you've said this before. Like, moves.
Dude, when you total smash one side of the, because you think the lid's in one piece, the lid's in two pieces.
Well, no, I'm talking about when he does the coffin drop on the outside.
Yeah, onto the coffin.
No.
Oh, you're talking the one just with his back.
The drop is called the coffin
Yeah,
drop.
That's
the move.
to the ground. He's
that's
top,
crazy.
Top turnbuckle to the
I
ground.
know, it's
where
fucking insane.
Like everything this guy does is just fucking wild, man.
Gabe Kidd has to change his gear.
Yeah.
He can't be like this psycho badass in a diaper. If you get my point, like I can't take
it's a little
him.
bulky.
Like,
It's a little bulky.
but I can't take him as like this psychopath, like badass dude in the undies.
Diaper man.
You know
is
what I'm
we're
saying?
gonna call him from now on.
Like, I'm just saying,
Like,
like,
here's your costume, people.
like project, like he's got to kind of look like Moxley a little bit, like almost, like if you're gonna be that character, like I can't have you wearing the undies.
Maybe
like,
some
you're-
MMA shorts or something, or like
like how what's his name is trying it and failing.
You're talking
The
Danny Garcia.
Yeah. that
Yeah.
Danny Garcia is not Gabe Kidd.
Right. You want some bike shorts or not?
Yeah, that should be hit. That Danny. He's trying, but
He is trying. The finish of this was great too, where he's trying to sleeper on him, and Darby rolled over with the pin, and they did the old Bret Hart Steve Austin finish with it.
and that
You let go of it. I mean, is the finish
that match can't end with that finish.
Well, I kind of don't mind it with Darby because it's like he got out of there. It's like, I got you, but I didn't really get you.
You got both of these guys gushing their fucking brains out, and they're both badasses doing anything they possibly can, and it's a roll up.
You wanted a definitive put him down
You know
kind
what
of thing.
I'm saying? Like,
I don't disagree.
you can't win that match like that.
It was really good though. I enjoyed it.
You know
Like
what I'm
the match. How long did it go? Too. It was quick.
It was 12 and basically 13.
What did you think of the finish, Ollie?
I thought it was a good match. I mean, the finish is like, those kind of finishes are dicey. Like the choke out pin, like finish, because it's like,
Why don't you just let go of it?
yeah. But like, in that kind of particular spot, I understand it because it's like, he almost can't let go of it in the way Darby's like pinning him with like the shoulders over like that. But like, I don't know.
Like, you don't hear the
But
you
yeah,
don't
you
hear
don't
the ref
need it.
counting and kick it like
No,
for those two. Like, I don't know.
I really liked it though. I'm going to go 4 stars for this.
You could have got what they were going for, like what you were saying, as in like, oh, I got out of it, like I beat you, but I didn't really beat you. You could have did it another way.
Okay, I hear you. What do you give the match though?
I'll give it like a 3.
3?
Yeah, it was good.
I'd rather it be like a double knockdown and Darby like falls on top of him almost.
I don't
You know
hate
what
that
I'm
at
saying?
all.
Like
Yeah,
like
that's good.
I don't hate that.
like a knockout, like
Yeah.
like
Collapses.
right, like,
Yeah.
and he just happens to fucking fall on top of him, type deal.
I don't know. I was disinterested in the match.
Disinterested in the match.
I just was.
Wow. Okay. So what do you give it as a star?
I don't know. 3.
3. 3 is a disinterested for you.
I just was.
Okay. Ty.
Yeah,
I
you're not
mean-
invested in either. I mean,
Yeah. For who? For what?
yeah, I'll go 3.
I mean, especially
hated the
after
finish.
the Mox thing, after some of them. The whole, to me, this whole show was those 3 matches.
Oh yeah.
Honestly, to
Kinda,
me,
yeah.
I mean, everything else, I was like,
I mean, the Kid and Darby thing has been kind of
that just seems hot-shotted to me.
Well, it's kind of been building, which
Well, it's like Darby has worked every guy in that stable besides him,
right.
so it was almost time for him to. But again, after you've already blown off and done the I Quit match with the waterboarding, it's all been diminishing results since then.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If anything, you feud with the underling guys and build up to the Moxley match, but they kind of
right,
did it
don't
backwards.
have the blowout.
Yeah, they're
and
doing
then
it backwards.
going-
And
That's
the
a good
stakes are
point.
just like
Do you know what
less
I mean?
and less.
Right, and now I guess the big, because he talked about it on Dynamite, the big blow off is going to be him and Pac, because Pac beat him. Because he said, I beat everybody else in the Death Riders. Pac is the only one I haven't beaten. So that seems like what the direction is for Darby. But up next on the show, this was so much fun. The mixed tag match between the Death Riders and Marina Shafir taking on the Conglomeration and Tony Storm.
Which
And
could have been horrible, by the
this
way.
could have been the biggest cluster on the show.
Dude, we were watching it. I said before it happened, I said this is going to be awful.
And by
I didn't think that at all.
the end of it, we all loved it.
Well,
That's
Yeah.
funny. I didn't think that at all. I thought there was too much talent in there for it to be bad.
But it could be a
is-
clusterfuck.
it could be a
I know,
cluster.
but I don't
It
think
can get
that's
out of
happening.
control.
I don't think Cassidy's a clusterfuck dude. I don't think she's a clusterfuck
I don't
person.
either. I'm just saying it's just easy.
The bald guy.
It's
Yeah.
easy.
Mark Briscoe-
for that
Mark-
many
yeah,
people.
I didn't feel that.
You
It's
had it-
funny that you guys
I thought it was
that.
going to be awful.
What I loved about it is you have some of my like just my favorites on one side. First off, it's a mix, which is odd for AEW. They don't do a lot of intergender mixed
Well,
stuff.
especially 3 meant
3 and then 1,
yeah,
right?
you know, it's weird.
And then, Orange Cassidy, Mark Briscoe, and Tony Storm, they are feel-goods. They are as feel-good as it gets on one side. And then you have Claudio, who is just as
Solid as you can't get. We said, dude, that
seriously.
dude is.
He is. I mean, like...
But you notice how nowhere he is compared to like a year and a half ago. Remember, he was like one of the boys,
But I
one
think
of the guys.
I think you could see that with him and Mox, Hack. You could do that.
Well, on the breakup.
Yeah, you could do that.
Well, and he's probably going to be the new leader.
Right, either him or Pop. You know what I mean?
Well, no,
Pac's more the talker. Pac can talk better, probably.
But Claudio will be the. But it's crazy.
Claudio's more of a businessman.
He's more the muscle.
And it's also crazy, like, Yuta has, like, nuclear heat.
I love it, dude. I love it.
and he
dude.
doesn't really do anything.
Probably, I mean,
It is a little crazy.
I think he's just looking like Oscar the Grouch.
but it's
Like, he literally has so much
That is
heat
funny
in the
to say
crowd.
that.
it's great though because it's the crowd remembering him turning on Brian, which
Right.
happened well over a year ago. Something he did well over a year ago with the bag, and I know you guys weren't the biggest fans of the bag, but it worked because it still has that heat.
Anytime it comes out, it's F you, Yuta.
Oh, I was saying the same thing to him at the AEW pay-per-view. I was
He
saying,
just
fuck you,
gets
Yuta.
so,
Like,
he's got nuclear heat.
He does.
Dude. It's, like, insane.
this match was so much fun. The spots with Cassidy and Tony, where they're doing the dance spots, and she dips him, and he does the kick, and when she took the swing from...
Oh, dude, we were all watching it. We're like, please give Tony the swing,
Dad,
please.
You know she wants to take the swing. You
yeah.
know she wanted to take the swing, which was fucking great. And I love the spot with...
It's great because it's not really a move. Like, you're not like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're not power bombing her or like whatever.
exactly.
Like, you're just swinging
Exactly.
her like, and it still got over as in if like, oh, you piece of shit.
And I love the crowd getting up when it was Roddy and Shafir in the ring, and they're married. And the crowd was like, oh. And then they went at it.
Yeah, because
And then-
And
everybody's
she hits
in
a
on
front
it.
kick.
Yeah,
Because everybody's in on it.
everybody's
Yeah.
in on it. And this was just a great feel good. And I think they might be onto something with some of this intergender stuff for like a later in the pay-per-view match.
Some people can't pull it off.
Totally.
Some girls cannot pull it off. You need a girl that can work like a guy to pull that shit off.
Absolutely.
But it's also got to be like comedic.
It does have to have an element of that as well. And I've seen, like, you see it on indies a lot where intergender wrestling is a bigger thing now than
It's huge now. It's like regular
indies.
now.
And
it is?
Oh,
Yeah,
the indies
and-
especially.
Is that right?
And I've seen some of it where I'm like, I just can't get into it. It's not my bag. Like, I don't, and it's wrestling.
You
It's
got to
not
do
fake.
it properly, and it's got to be. The people have to make sense.
Yeah, but like I saw a great match in GCW, and it was Megan Bain and Joey working each other, and they fucking had a
Wow.
Well, she's a girl who can have an intergender like.
I know, and they had a great.
She's bigger than him.
I know, but
So it makes sense.
I mean, they had a great match. I mean, they really did. And it's like I was watching it, and I'm like, I'm enjoying the match, and this was the same case where it was like it never felt out of place to me. Any of the spots that they did, it was all believable within the realm of the match and everything. So this was super fun for me. How long did this go?
12 and a half, baby.
In and out,
Fucking
fun,
perfect.
and
Yeah.
perfect for the crowd. And I feel like it helped get the crowd back up too for the show.
Yeah.
This was so much fun. It wasn't a great match, but I'm still going to go. I'm going to go 4 stars for it. I enjoyed the shit out of this. What do you give it, Ollie? 5. He's throwing up the 5 for it. Wow. Perfect.
Dude, for a match that can get so easily fucked up,
Oh, this could have been a mess.
you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And to do it like that good, and especially in that like amount of time, yeah, that's fine.
Hack.
Yeah, I loved it. I don't know. A 4.5.
4.5. Okay.
Right.
Ty?
Yeah. From where I expected it to be to what actually happened, I got to give it a 5.
Wow.
Dude, their timing was awesome. It was get in, get your shit over, get out. Like, they did their job. Like,
Yeah.
you can fuck that, like Oliver said, like, you can fuck that up bad. Like, 12 minutes, get in, get over, get out.
Yeah,
Boom.
that
Like,
is a 5. It's just a 3-way part. Well, it is. Well, 'cause the 3-way aspect also of it too.
Well, it's a 8. It was an 8.
Whatever the fuck it was.
No, but yeah, like, that can go down in flames.
Yeah,
Like,
that.
you know what
that's hard. Yeah.
Like, and you don't have to, like, they didn't try and fucking, because some people in those spots are like, oh man, like, I gotta do the biggest, baddest thing, I gotta get over. It's like, no, you did your job.
No, we get over with a slow dance spot.
Yes.
You accomplished fucking what you were supposed. That's why you're on the card.
And the stooging, like I love the spot when they all climbed up on the back when they had the submission on there, and it's like stuff like that for heat.
That
Just a
and they
quick-
all did, and they did the corner 10 punches. Somebody did it, then the next person did it, then the next person did it. Oh, and then the Death Riders doing the corner
like uppercuts.
the do-si-do.
Yeah.
That's great. Their heels doing funny shit.
You know what? I'm undercutting this too. I'm going 5.
Yeah, all right.
I'm
Welcome to the
going
club.
5 as well. You guys that match was fun, man. It really was. Really good shit. Up next on the show was the AEW Women's World Title match between Chris Statlander and Jamie Hayter. This, you know what? I think that they're doing Stat a little bit of a disservice because this is a baby match. Stat needed to work with an established heel, and
They killed Hater.
I wouldn't say killed her. Like, she's not
There's no reason for her to be in that match right now.
right because if you
She's done.
Wrong place, wrong time.
right, and
Like, I know she's awesome, and, like, you're trying to push her, like, deservedly so. Like, they've tried to do it a couple times, and she's gotten hurt,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
But, dude, you can't put her up against the champ and lose. Like, the way you're trying to push her.
and you can't as babies, like as she's
Well,
a
the
baby.
crowd
Yeah, if
told
she-
you.
well,
The
if she was-
finish told you everything. The
Well,
no
like, dude,
pop at all.
If she was a heel, you could. But like Tasha's saying, you needed Statlander to go against a heel.
You did.
Yeah, you kind of killed both of them, but you really killed Hater.
Well, I think you're hurting Stat too with the whole fact. Number one, you just introduced women's tag titles, so you've been featuring them a lot on the TV. Number two, you're telling this Mercedes story, which is also Willow, and Stat's part of that story too. Stat and her,
Right, yeah, right.
Stat and her at the end. I mean, you guys will see it, but them reuniting and then all at the end of Dynamite. But it's she's kind of had an underwhelming title run so far, and
I mean, it's early, but
it is early, and I don't think they've done her justice by giving her really good opponents. Right, instead of Athena being in that tag match, Athena should have been in this match. I think.
Yeah.
Because that's a credible heel opponent that could have worked her.
But didn't Athena just lost to Tony, what was it, 2 pay-per-views ago?
Yeah, it was a while back.
You know what's the problem is Tony is 1,000 times more over than Statlander.
Well, Statlander's probably the 5th most over woman now.
That's what I'm saying, and she's your champion.
Like, I would argue Hater's even more over.
She might be 6th, and that's no disrespect to her.
No, it's just like, that's a tough spot.
It's a very tough spot, especially when you don't give her the opponent as a heel.
Yeah,
that
like,
needs
that's
to
a
match
tough
her.
spot, man.
She needs something better, and this wasn't it. It wasn't it for the creative. The work in this match was fine, and they were in a bad spot.
Yeah, it was fine. It was a good match.
It was a solid match.
They had a really good match.
It's just like, dude, you, like... Jamie fucking loses that match.
The crowd wanted Jamie Hayter to win that match.
And she should... not she should have, but when she challenges for the belt, she should win it. The way that they pushed her. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I expected that to happen.
Losing?
I thought I was like, why is she in this match unless she's winning it? That's kind of what I thought.
Dude, the way they push her is like, dude, she's the next one. So she can't be one that just loses a belt match.
Yeah, I was shocked at the finish. Yeah,
I didn't think she was going to win just because
I thought for sure she was winning.
Yeah, I didn't think she was winning either because Statlander just got the belt.
It was such
I don't think like that.
It was such a horrible set up position for her because, like, dude, she's your next one probably.
She probably is, right?
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, dude, that's what the crowd says.
And that's the way she's been pushed every time she's on TV. She's rocking it.
And I don't blame them either.
They went way too fast.
She's great.
They just lost the crowd in this. And I'm not sure where it was, but they just didn't have the crowd.
Because you needed a credible opponent.
Yeah, because you needed a heel in there, right? I mean, that's kind of what it is. Statlander, Hater hit her with a lariat, and they were doing some reversals. And then Statlander hit her with the Saturday Night Fever to keep the belt. This was hard hitting. I mean, they did some head dropping stuff, and
Dude, it was a solid ass match.
These girls worked their ass off.
Yeah, dude, it was really good.
But the crowd did not respond to it.
No, I just say it's a booking faux pas.
It is a booking faux pas. I don't know. I still actually kind of like the match. Like, I'm going to go 3.5 stars for it. I thought these two girls beat the shit out of each other. And how long did it go? Did it go a little
18.
too long? Yeah. I kind of felt like it went a tick too long, too.
Could have done 15.
Yeah. But what do you give it, Ollie?
4.
Yeah?
Yeah,
I mean,
really fucking good, man.
Really? No, it really was.
Exactly what I expected it to be.
It really was, but again, the booking is kind of hack. What do you give it?
I gave it a 4 when it happened, and I hated the finish.
You didn't like it because you wanted...
I still gave it a 4, and I hated the finish.
I mean, these girls beat the shit out of each other.
Because of who won?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know why. For who? For what?
Yeah, I give it a 4. I give it a 4 too. Like, as far as like the match goes, it's just like we were talking about. Like, that wasn't the right pairing for that or timing for that to happen.
And they're also in a tough spot on the card because you just followed that.
I don't know. I think they're in a great spot.
You think that's a great spot?
Yeah, right after that match that they just had. Yes, I think it's a great. You don't want to.
I think that was the best spot for the match.
You don't want to bump them right after Mox.
But I almost
you know
think
what I'm saying?
I almost think you do a disservice by having them follow Tony. Because that's
Tony. What if Tony's in a singles match? Okay.
Okay, she's not. Yeah. I see what you're saying.
You know,
right? But she was.
But there is still a little bit of that though, because she's still more over than anyone.
But Tony was almost like the highlight of that match.
She was.
It's because she was smart enough to make herself.
Right. Her and Cassidy.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you give it, Ty?
It's a 4. Yeah, solid ass match. Just
They stole the whole night with that spot where they went and duplicated it again on the other show that we watched.
Dynamite.
Yeah, they did a little spin off of the same thing.
Yeah, but for this, I guess my rating's a little bit lower because of the booking. I just didn't. I didn't like the fact there was a heel, non-heel in there.
Dude, it's a really good.
Yeah.
Really good match.
They were
Like,
beating the shit.
It's just
beating
not
the piss out of each other. These
And they're
two
both,
girls.
they're both really good workers. Like Stylander can work her ass off.
Yeah.
Like she's really
That's
good.
true.
It's just she's in a tough spot as the champ when Tony's 1,000 times more over than her.
There's
Monet is
more
over than her. I
Willow?
wouldn't say like that.
Willow
Willow's
is?
more over than her. Yeah, like Hater's probably more over than her.
I know it's tough. You're
Like-
gonna have to do something for her.
They got to give her like a hard heel turn.
No, I don't think she needs to turn heel because she just turned baby.
Well, she needs something.
She needs a heel to
She-
come fuck her up.
Yes, she
Yeah,
needs a heel.
that probably more.
And I don't know who it
Megan
is.
Bain. Put Megan Bain up against her.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
Yeah,
That's a good
there's
point.
another one.
Put Megan up against her.
I think she's as good as either one of these other girls.
Yeah, I mean, if you had Megan do a big angle where you lay
Who's
her
that?
out.
I meant to mention her last week's show.
Who's the chick that we saw? Huge chick.
Oh, you're talking Bozilla.
Yeah.
Her
They
and
brought
Megan
her-
Bain just had a match
Yeah, I
in
saw
fucking
it.
Stardom.
Yeah.
At Stardom.
But
Oh,
you got
man.
Bozilla in there.
If
like,
you brought
come
her
in,
in,
like,
that's a credible
problem
heel.
is she's probably gonna get more over than her.
Yeah.
But-
Yeah.
You know her dad worked ECW? Post
Yeah.
dad?
Oh, Hermit.
Who?
Hermit. Bozilla.
Bozilla is Herman's
Oh,
daughter.
the German Herman?
Yes, yes.
Hey,
German Herman.
Hey.
You know, we've
No, that's great.
No,
I
we
love
watched her on the Forbidden Door.
Yeah, and we've told you this before, and you also forgot this before. And we ran into them.
We saw them in Vegas.
We saw them in Vegas at Joey Janela's, and you completely forgot about this.
Did I blow right past him on my way to somebody else?
No,
No,
you
we were
talked to him for a
talking.
minute.
Yeah,
You
we
were
were
like,
talking.
Yeah, you talked to him for a good bit. Yeah.
I was probably doing mushrooms that day.
No, you weren't. Up next on the show,
No, you were
drinking,
kayfabing. You were kayfabing Fonzie.
Yeah. What are you doing here, Daddy?
Nothing.
What are you doing here? It's fucking amazing. These two guys.
Greatest
Why?
thing
I
ever.
would never know.
You and Fonzie.
Best friends working each other.
I have no idea.
They have know each other that either of them are involved in each other's
No,
match.
Yeah,
Both
that's right.
kayfabing
Just
each other.
kayfabed each other. You're at the building. Why are you kayfabing each other?
And you're in his
That's wrestling. That's what he told me. That's
It is.
wrestling.
friends that
That
talk
is
every
great.
day.
I know. Yeah.
That is great.
Just for no reason. Just
Why are you here? I don't know. Why are you here?
yeah. You think you'd want to like get the spot and figure it out? Nope, didn't matter.
Yeah,
Just,
not like, hey, Fon, yeah, I'm doing a run-in on your match.
oh no way, that's cool.
That is
Nope,
fucking
nothing,
hilarious.
Nothing. Just
I love this business.
Yeah, it's
and I hate this business so much at the same time.
it's a
Fucking
great thing.
phenomenal, dude.
Continental Classic final match between Kazuchika Okada and Jon Moxley. So this is kind of it's an interesting final here, and we got this one went. How long did this go? 20 something.
20 minutes.
This was
I
not.
thought it was going to be like 30. 33. I
They
really
were-
thought I was going to see a
Well,
half-hour
everybody
match.
seems like they got 20 on
But
the
they
championship.
but they worked at a way where I was like, oh, they are going to go that long. That's how they started off almost. Where I was like, man, this match is.
Well, and you can't really, because Mox is selling that ankle too. You know what I'm saying? So you're not really starting out hot in that match, or you take it totally away from the 15 minutes of work that they worked on that ankle in the previous match.
Yeah, unless he got a Toradol shot.
there you go. Yeah,
Yeah.
Possible.
that's possible. This.
The guy should just say that if he comes out and no sell. He must
Yeah,
have
he got shot
He
up.
went in the tent.
Well, I mean, it's like any other athletic. Yeah, why wouldn't you say something like that? If you're having two matches in one night or something, I don't know. Put it
It was
over.
like Mahomes against the Eagles Super, the first
Yeah.
one, when he literally, I thought his leg fell off.
He was
and then
fine.
he came back and was running all over.
Yep.
us in the
No, he
second
was
half.
overselling it.
He's Okada was
It was.
He's working.
he's working it.
Yeah.
I thought so. In that particular instance.
Okada was working over the leg big time. He hit a DDT and then just continuing to work over him. He missed a drop kick and then Moxley got on a figure four and they're just brawling a bit. Okada hit him with a bunch of elbows and then hit a pile driver and then just a lot of bulldog chokes. Rainmaker came out, and that was a 2 count. I was kind of surprised. I mean, after you did the no sell one with Takeshita, Mox kicks out of the one here, and Okada did a great sell of it. Like somebody's kicking out of that. That was awesome. Okada hit another drop kick, and then Okada hit a backslide into another Rainmaker, and Moxley hits him with the paradigm shift for a 2 count, and then he's going up for a choke, and then Moxley hit him with a Rainmaker of his own, and another paradigm shift, but this one was a 1 count. I love that 1 count kick out sometimes where it's just like a fire up. And then Mox hits the curb stomp, and he follows it with a Death Rider for a 1-2-3. I was kind of surprised at the Death Rider for the finish at that point in the match, but at the same time, it fucking worked.
That's like the pile driver, John, right?
No, that's like the DDT.
Okay.
Like the
I thought that was the
double arm.
paradigm.
Double arm like lifted.
Yeah, he like lifts him up and like drops him on the head there.
Yeah.
It wasn't quite as good as... I mean, the Fletcher match was the best match on the show, and I don't know if it was as good as the Takeshita-Okada match. But I really enjoyed this, man. I think they probably have a better one in them.
Which is actually, if you think about it, it's actually fucking smart because it's both of their second matches of the night, so it shouldn't necessarily be like...
I like that, Ty. That's
you know what I'm saying? Like,
It shouldn't be their best match.
because it's you're 20-something, you're 40-some minutes deep in at this point.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
So, like, it's kind of just, like, you shouldn't have a 5-star banger as, like, your second match. You know what I'm saying?
It's a great point.
So, I don't know if that's how if they purposely did it that way, but...
I mean, the crowd popped big for Mox beating them. And the post-match babyface promo that he cut was a total babyface promo. I love post-match interviews where the guys are like all out of breath and everything. It just makes it's like a real...
Feel more authentic.
Yeah. For a match, though, it didn't get to any great levels for me with this one. I'm going to go 3 3/4 stars for this, just under 4. Ollie, what do you give it?
Yeah, I'm probably right there with you, right around that. I mean, still solid as it can be. I mean, really good shit, dude.
Yeah. And as a finish with Mox going over, you got a problem with it?
No, not at all. I mean, he's baby solidified now. If he wasn't after the first match, this was the stamp on it.
This was the
I
stamp on
think
the
that's the
babyface
best part of the whole fucking thing.
Me too. I wasn't expecting it either. Like when the Continental Classic started off, I was like, my thought was that he was going to lose a bunch of matches and that they were going to turn on him for losing a bunch.
And it's actually like...
It's way better this way.
Well, no, but he was losing.
I know, and that's why I was thinking, as he was entering the tournament...
I didn't really think about it until the first... Once Mox won that match, I thought he was going to win again.
Really?
Yeah.
When he beat Fletcher.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What do you give it for a match, though, Hack?
Oh, I don't know. You can't give it anything less than like a 4.
Okay.
Well, yeah,
so-
there's no reason for him to beat Fletcher and then not beat Okada.
Right.
Unless you're putting Okada over
I was,
again.
I was shocked.
But I'm just saying, like, Fletcher's the next one.
Right.
So
That's
I
like,
thought it was he's losing again. That's what I thought with Mox.
Right,
He
so
was
there's-
losing again.
Yeah, so there's no, like, he's credible enough to lose to Fletcher. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you can get Fletcher over, but, I mean, yeah, it was a 4. I loved how they turned Moxley baby in one night.
without
like-
any actual doing anything.
Yeah, and it's a credit to Moxley as well, the way he worked in those matches as a baby.
Crawling back.
Yeah, like when he's been doing such heel shit forever.
Right.
And in one night he just boom.
Yep.
I'm working as a baby, no problem, and it got over like fucking.
And he didn't. His promo wasn't like baby, but it was. You know what I mean? He's putting over the tournament and saying that's what this is all about. Is the guys in this tournament?
It was still like Moxley. Though.
Yes.
Yeah, like it was.
He never lost his edge.
Right.
Even
Like,
with
yeah,
this
he
turn.
still had. That's a good call. Like he still had that fucking edge. It was just a different tone. Like it was just said that. I don't know. That's fucking WWE's just got to take a page out of that. Like they literally fucking completely flipped Moxley in one night.
One night, and now he's your biggest babyface in the company.
Right.
It's crazy.
Like he was still over, but he was like such a fucking heel. Like, dude, you're attempting murder on with a bag and waterboarding and doing all that shit. Like that's about as heel as you can get.
Well, it's kind of like the Swerve and Hangman, where it's like
Yeah.
you go so heel to then go baby.
Kinda, yeah.
And it's you know what I mean. Hack's laughing over here, but it's kind of what you do, isn't it? The Steve Austin, you go so heel till it goes baby. You know what I mean?
That's how it was me.
You went so heel.
You were so bad that they loved you for being so bad.
You know what I mean?
Like MJF. Well, MJF.
Well,
like
yeah.
MJF is as chicken shit heel as it fucking gets. I mean, he's not baby, but
But the best thing is, if you like me and Dreamer, we got both of them accomplished at the same time.
Yes.
You know, me being a badass and literally beating the shit out of him that nobody's ever seen before in this business. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And him taking it.
Yeah.
and
Well,
it's
like rocking
hilarious.
up your ass.
They loved you for whooping his ass because they loved him taking it.
Yeah. It's like,
Like-
it's just your natural psychology to human beings.
yeah, we'll be interested to see what they do with Mox here. It's a great way to reset the table for 2026 for AEW. And I think that's what
I don't want to see him fighting anybody in that group.
you don't. You want to see him fighting other people.
Yep.
You're more interested in babyface Mox with a bunch of heel.
But who's left after those other four guys now are all going for the other belt, the other four-way dudes?
Well, he's going to be. It seems like his first program is going to be with Shelton Benjamin. Which,
oh, that's right. He came out.
Yeah.
That's right. He came out at the end of that match on
Yeah.
freaking what's the name?
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is awesome.
that
Yeah,
match-
that's great. I forgot about that.
yeah, that'll be a really fun first program for
It was
him.
Moxley and Shelton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
That-
they came out at the end of Mox's thing.
And it's good. You're creating another almost top level heel by putting Shelton with Moxley.
Now, is Bobby hurt?
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Bobby's out for a
you're
bit.
creating another singles top heel. Like,
Well, too, because Shelton can shine now. Like, really shine. People don't... That dude is a great worker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Freaking great.
Well, you're going to get to see
He's a beast, too. And could go for hours, probably.
whatever his best hand is.
no blue chew.
He can.
That dude is a beast.
We're going to see what his best is because he's going to be going up against Mox, and I'm sure they're going to probably tear the house down. So, up next on the show,
And Shelton will have something to prove, too.
For
the
sure.
way he is.
for sure he will.
Yeah, he knows. He's a go-getter.
Up next on the show, this is the AEW World Title match between Samoa Joe, Swerve Strickland, Hangman Page, and MJF. So when they put the belt on Joe, it just seemed like he was a transitional champ, and we were like, what's the transition to?
Wait, he took it from Mox, right?
No,
To Joe?
Hangman.
Joe took it from Hangman in the cage, remember? Last month, all bloody.
What belt did Moxley have before that?
Moxley had the world title. He
Now,
lost
how
it
did he lose? Who did he lose that
To
to?
Hangman.
to Hangman.
Oh, okay.
And
That's
then
what I'm
Hangman-
missing
and
in
then
the
Joe
thing.
beat
Hangman lost
Okay,
to Joe.
gotcha.
And now MJF here. In
And
this,
that's all in a year, basically, right?
Yeah.
So,
That's a lot in a year.
but it's not hot potato. Even though this one was just a month, right? You kept the belt on Guy for just a month.
Which I don't
I
I don't understand why.
Because you want to preserve Hangman from doing the job to MJF. That's why. Because Hangman beat MJF. So now you can go back to MJF later in his title run and run Hangman and MJF then. Because Hangman can say, hey, I just beat you the last time we wrestled. You've never beaten me. So, you know what I mean? You haven't beat Joe in this match. So then you have a...
I know, and it's
So you-
a chicken shit way to win.
He
Because
beat Joe for the belt. He pinned the champ.
I know,
He
but
did
it's
not pin
but he
Hangman.
kind of stole it from Hangman. Like Hangman did all the work, and then MJF.
But it's MJF. He should win the
And
belt like that.
he's got just natural heat, too.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, he's got that great natural heat.
And
He's back to wearing that scarf
I know,
again. He
it's
stopped wearing that scarf for a little bit.
what do you think of his hair hack?
I didn't even notice.
Oh,
You
Okay.
didn't notice? Jesus Christ,
he has died like a mother.
Yeah, he looks like a greaser now with the hair. I mean, it's
He's part of the T-Birds and Grease.
I'm surprised you didn't notice. Usually, you're always calling out Cena for his hair. I mean, MJF's got a good.
Only because he was fucking bald when he started.
He did have a but this match was just there. Like it wasn't. It wasn't bad, but it was. How long did this go, Ollie?
20 minutes.
20. I mean, it felt shorter. The interference and stuff I could have done without those guys like Hook and
Yeah, it's like you don't need it. You already have 4 guys
Here
out.
we go. Let me get
Yeah,
to my
get
notes.
your
I
notes
was
out
just
here.
gonna. I hope you're gonna say what I'm gonna
Go
say.
Go ahead.
Why is Hook Samoa Joe's bodyguard?
Because he's mastered the Kata Hajime.
Yeah, why? Like, why is Hook Samoa Joe's bodyguard? Like, Samoa Joe's like, yeah, I got my man Hook next to me.
On a promo, Joe called him on Dynamite. Joe called him the best second generation wrestler ever.
I know.
He hasn't seen me work. No, but just the whole thing. It's like, why? I don't know.
No, I know. He's not. It should be the other way around.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't know.
Hobbs, I can at least see.
Well, Hobbs is a
big
huge motherfucker.
dude. Yeah,
Yeah.
but like, Samoa Joe shouldn't need backup.
Nah, I know.
You know?
Well,
Like,
why was he on the apron? You notice he was on the apron for like a minute and a half.
Who?
Because Taz's kid.
Oh, Hook. Yeah, for his spot.
Yeah, but he was
Way
on
too
there
long.
for way too long
Yeah.
because Nana was doing something outside or something and they were waiting, but he was up there for like 2 minutes.
It was like 10
Just
minutes.
standing there.
Yeah.
I'm like, what is he doing?
somebody was late.
Somebody
or
had
forgot
to
a
have been
spot
late,
or
and
something. Yeah.
Joe then was choking out Hangman. Swerve broke that one up with a swerve stomp, and then the Ops got kicked out. And then at this point, Swerve powerbombed him, and he set up for another swerve stomp, but MJF broke that up. And then Hangman hits a couple buckshots, and then MJF hits Hangman in the nuts, and he pins Joe. And that's what it was. That was the finish.
It's a great finish. It's a great way to take that belt too.
Yes, as a
It's
heel.
perfect for him.
It's perfect for
That's
him.
whoever thought of that.
Especially
was great.
because he inserted himself
Into
in
the
the match
match.
as well. Yeah.
Talked all his shit on him, steals the title.
I didn't expect him to win.
You
I did
I
not
don't-
expect him to win.
I don't think I
I
did
thought
either.
he was the last chance of anybody in that ring that was going to win.
Oh, I
I thought
thought
he
he
was
was.
the only option.
I thought he was as well, Gunk. I thought he was going over on this one. Yep.
I thought they were just going to keep it on Joe,
I mean, look,
Yeah, I didn't. I thought it was going to stay on Joe.
and they were going to do some more.
look. You can go so many directions, but I
Holly,
think
what did you think?
I kind of thought MJF was going to win.
All right.
It's weird.
Because
I
Joe
really didn't
just
think he
doesn't
was
need
going to
the
win.
Joe just doesn't
Because
need
to
the
me,
belt.
he just came out of nowhere.
Right,
Like
that's
right
right
now. You know
yeah,
what I
right.
mean? Remember how hot he was a year ago? And then to me, he was just nowhere.
Well, he did the movie. He
That's-
was
that's
he was
what
going
we're doing.
doing. Yeah, he was
That's
going
the
doing the
point
movie,
now.
and then came out of nowhere and like
and
won
he's,
it back.
he also put over Briscoe. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
he's got some guys that can challenge him for the belt here too.
Well, and also, I mean, if you think about it, it's like, all right, it's not going back to Hangman. He just lost it.
Right. And I didn't think Swerve was going to.
Everybody, we all agreed Samoa Joe's a transitional champion. So how long is he really going to have this reign? I think this was about as long as a transitional champion can have a reign for. So I think he was about bound to drop it.
Pedro
And then
Morales had it for
Swerve.
years.
I mean, I feel like it just wouldn't have been. I think like you have to build back to him winning it because like it wouldn't have been as
Yeah, it
special.
wouldn't have
'cause
been the right spot for Swerve.
his first win was so special, and so like you kind of want to build back to that. So like MJF, it was almost like to me, it was like I don't see how they
Well,
could
yeah,
put
there
it on
was
anybody
no
else.
way, shape, or form I saw Swerve or Hangman winning.
No,
Like those two were not even in my head. I didn't think MJF was going to win. I thought Samoa Joe was going to keep it, but I'm happy. I think MJF's better when he has the belt.
well, MJF, I think buckle up, guys, because I think he's going to have a long run with this belt. I really do.
Yeah.
I think this is going to be a long.
It's
title
crazy
run.
because like we sit like MJF's so good, like you say, like he doesn't need the belt or whatever. But I think he's like almost 10 times better when he has it.
Yes.
Like because like it's like you can become like that much more of a hated heel with that belt, and he's so good at that. Like he can be a great heel, but he doesn't have the gratification of the belt behind him. But when he has
It's
the belt,
the
of him,
icing
it's
on the
like
cake.
right.
It is.
It's like
It really
the,
is.
It's like the yeah. He doesn't need it, but it's like it just makes him that much better.
No, I
He
agree.
definitely
He's
doesn't
that
need it.
fucking asshole that he's like, oh yeah, I'm better than you, and fucking you know it, and I have the belt to prove it.
You're right.
You
Yep.
know, like
The belt with him on his own is fine. Without the belt, with him character, he needs a couple sidlings.
yeah, he needs like
something,
something else
something
to
like
play
that.
off of
Without-
or
if not the
whatever.
belt, yeah.
But This match, though, I think it was just okay. I'm going to go 3 stars for it. Ollie, what do you give it?
Yeah, I'm kind of at like a 2.5, like 3. Could have been better.
Yeah. Hack?
I don't know. I'm going to give it like a 3.5. I thought it was better. It was better than I expected.
Better than you expected.
Yeah.
Yeah, 4-ways are tough, man. They really are.
Yeah, it's a lot of downtime. 2
Yeah.
people on the ring. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm with you guys. 2.5, 3. Like, it's hard. If you're gonna do with those 4 guys, if you're gonna do that, that can't be more than like 13, 14 minutes.
What
It's
was
just
the
too
main?
much. It's just too. I know they booked themselves in a fucking corner, but if you're gonna do a 4-way with those, it's just too much downtime.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's tough. But
Well, that was the show. I thought it was really, you know what, it paced better than the other AEW pay-per-views, I feel like.
That was the end of the second show. There was 2 shows. There was 2 distinct shows to me in this pay-per-view.
Yeah.
the beginning and the end.
Well, the
No, I'm saying the
Continental
first 2.
Classic
That's what I'm
and
saying. The
this,
first 2 matches.
and every other match.
But I think they did a really nice
It
job.
was so head and tails above all the other work in the show.
Yes.
But I guess it's your top guys. It's supposed to be like that, but
It you almost should been the main. You know what I mean? But it's hard when you're changing the belt to not be the main.
oh yeah.
You're changing the belt. The belt's got to be the main. You know what I mean? But look, I think they did a really nice job between this and Dynamite of setting the table for 2026 for their booking. So you got.
I agree.
You got MJ. You got
I
MJF.
don't even think like that, but I agree with they have so much talent at the top of their card right.
It's
They
insane.
got 10 freaking really good freaking guys. Good to great.
I know.
And
They
it's-
really do.
And it's diverse.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, like, it's like, I feel like WWE is almost like their top is like one fucking note. But
It's
like
that star power.
Yeah,
You know what
like
I mean?
AEW, like, dude, you can plop Hangman, you can plop Swerve, you can plop Fletcher, you can plop Moxley, you can plop MJF, Samoa Joe,
Omega,
Omega,
Okada,
Takeshita, fucking.
It's 12 deep.
It's diverse as shit.
Yeah.
Like,
It is. It really is. And I think, look, like I said, I think they're setting the table up for a big 2026. So we'll see what they got in store this year. Next week on the show, WWE Royal Rumble 2007.
Ooh.
Hack. This was your
Whack out.
your lone
BT gets rid of me.
your lone Royal Rumble appearance for as many seconds as you were in
It
this.
was
so
great.
we cannot wait to do this one
did
next
you
week.
pull a bushwhacker?
Yeah,
I
you
tried to go even faster than that.
We'll talk about it next week. This show also has a classic John Cena and Umaga match on it, so I'm really excited to recap that next one.
Oh, that match is really good.
That's a fucking
That's probably, I think that's a 30-minute. I think they used to go real long.
dude. It's a fucking classic. Yeah.
The one time they told me not go long. That was the main event when I was on one of them shows.
They told you not to go long, or wasn't that every time?
No, not to go short because they would have to. My time would end up going on their time.
Oh, okay.
On one
Makes
show.
more sense.
Hack's like, yeah, I'm still cutting it 2 minutes
Yeah,
short.
I'll see you guys. Listener questions, as always, sent into SandmanPod@gmail.com.
Favorite part of the show.
Please leave a name and a
Talking to you
town.
losers.
That's all that Hack ever asks for. Josh from Hamilton, Ohio writes in.
Alright, Ohio.
First off,
Yo, how you like Indiana?
there you go. First off, I want to give a big shout out to Tosh for that article he wrote for Moonsault Press. I've been wanting to know how this pod
that
came
was
to
the
be,
shits.
and he nailed it. So
Let's talk about Tosh doing his.
we'll talk about that next week, boss.
After we grade you.
Yeah. We'll
Okay.
talk about that next week.
That's going to be a freaking. What is it called? Lead in a teaser.
Teaser. There.
Yeah, we're doing a teaser for next week.
Teaser for next week. We got a big
one. Bigger than Tosh.
Bigger Than Me show tomorrow. PWE Pro Wrestling Entertainment. The Holiday Hangover featuring the main eventer, The Gunk, on the poster. I am making my pro wrestling color commentary debut. So we'll see how I do
Mean
tomorrow.
Tosh Okerlund.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna try to be like a JR, like if I got like a Joey Styles.
And the
like
Gunk sending me a copy at 12:01 that night.
You're
I
just
told
gonna
him I won't
bury
buy.
me. Yeah, just bury me.
No, he's gonna be like Vince in your. You know how Vince was always in the commentator's ears. Hack's gonna be in your fucking ear, like you piece of shit.
You fat piece of shit. He's gonna be berating me.
You are the shit.
Yeah, God, that's horrible. Josh wrote it. He said, last week I wrote it and I mentioned starting watching wrestling again this past January after taking a 10 to 12 year hiatus. And Hack wanted to know the reason I got back into it is because of Cena. The short answer is no, but Cena and the PG era are actually part of the reason I stopped watching wrestling. I respect Cena for everything he's done, but I grew up on the Monday Night Wars and ECW, so when WWE switched to the PG era, it started to feel watered down. I tried to stick with it, but in 2012, I was busy with a lot of life changes, so I just kind of fell out of it. But what got me back into it was Raw moving to Netflix. Since it was going to be accessible on a platform I already use, I kind of miss wrestling anyway, so I thought, what the hell, and I gave it a try. It's been okay, but the last main story I remember was watching The Shield start to do their run-ins on CM Punk. So imagine the amount of catch-up I've been playing.
Yeah.
Thankfully for wrestling fans, I had a lot of options, and my friend told me to try AEW. I'm still playing catch-up there as well, and because it's affordable, I've been to 2 of their shows this year. If you saw some weirdo in the crowd wearing a Star Trek uniform at GalaxyCon AEW Collision, that was me. Anyway, I wanted to say thanks to you guys because meeting Hack, I was getting into this podcast, and that really made my year of rediscovering pro wrestling even better. I can't wait to see what you guys bring to 2026. So,
Thank you, man.
Nice. Thank you, dude.
thank you, John.
Appreciate you.
Really
Glad
appreciate
that we
this.
were
Keep
able to,
listening.
get
Yeah.
you back into wrestling.
Get you back into wrestling, keep you entertained with the wrestling business. As
Yeah.
we
Hey, I was out for as long as he was in the business.
pretty
you know what
much,
I mean?
yeah. It's a lot of
I was.
Yeah.
Same with me.
Yeah. The Yee Kid from Newark, New York
The
writes
what?
in.
What?
The Yee Kid.
The Yee?
Kid. From
Y-E-E?
Y-E Kid
Y-E, okay.
from Newark, New York writes in.
All right, Newark, New York.
And, this, I don't believe this email. We're going to need to check Gunky's phone. This is literally the entirety of this email. You ready? Gunky's awesome. That's it. That's the entirety. That is such a. That is.
What a plant.
That is total plant right there.
Checks in the mail.
Yeah, that is such. Did you Cash App Yee Kid?
I swear to God, I don't know who that is. What is the email?
Yee Kid from Newark, New York. All right, well, I'll get you their email after the show.
I'm
But
about to send them an email.
you're a jobber,
gift
dude.
card.
Yeah, come on. Man. Ryan from Massillon, Ohio writes in. Hey, Hack.
How you like in Indiana?
Hey, Hack and the Hackaholics. Sorry about saying the Hackies. I sent that email out before I heard you guys talk about that name. My bad. Anyway, my question is, this week is with the Royal Rumble coming up very soon. Who do you think should win on both sides, men and women? To me, I would love it if 2 people have never won before. I think they need to take a big gamble.
Oh, wow. What is that, February?
It's at the end of January. And he said, for the women, I think it's time for Chelsea Green. I don't disagree with that at all. I think that'd be really
She's
good.
on
She
the up.
would get a gigantic pop.
She's on the up and
For
coming.
winning.
For the men's, I mean, it depends what you want to do at Mania.
Braun.
Right.
Like, do you
It's like-
well, Braun's an obvious choice, yes, but it depends what do you want to do at Mania. Do you want to do Roman, Cody?
I say put Yeet over. Give him another shot. I'm still pissed. Whatever happened to what, he was supposed to win that belt, man. Get a rocket up your
He
ass.
did win the belt at Mania.
Yeah, I know, but
He won the belt.
He crashed the rocket.
He crashed it. The rocket
Yeah.
stopped going.
I don't know. Would he still have, if the Cena thing doesn't happen, does that still happen?
The Yeet.
Yeah, I don't think it. I don't think that belt had any play on.
I didn't
Cena's
like. I
run
didn't
I
like.
know, but why was it so short, his reign? His reign was way too short.
I don't know, Hack. I'm not sure if he didn't.
I
If he
think it
didn't
was-
hold up his end of the
Yeah.
work on it. I mean, his work. Let's be honest. Even before that, was very sloppy for top of the card wrestling for WWE.
No, seriously?
Yes.
You see Braun Breaker's punches?
Okay, I'm not saying he's great either, but
Oh my God.
just bury everybody. Why not? Let's.
Oh no, dude.
I mean,
I don't believe that.
who do you? Anybody for the men's and women's Ollie that you're like, let's put them over in the Rumble this year?
Montez Ford.
Yeah, right. They'll never do that. What about
I would.
I'm struggling to think.
I would say
Stephanie Vaquer for the women.
she's
Is she
already
the
the
she's
champ.
champ, so she don't need it. You know what I mean?
I would say Dom.
But then Dom's got a challenge for one of the belts at Mania.
I know it's I know. Trust me. I didn't want to say it, but like,
And
it's
I can't-
almost perfect.
I can't see Dom working. He's not going to work Cody, and he's not going to work Punk or Braun.
I know, but he's the perfect fucking He's the perfect.
He is the
heel
perfect
to
to
the
all
Rumble
three of
winner.
them.
He's somebody.
You know what
He's
I'm
somebody
saying?
who
Like-
would that would elevate him. That's a
Right.
that's a feather in his cap. You know what I mean? That's something on his resume.
And I don't know if they want to do that yet,
I don't
but
think
it's
so.
but it would be fucking perfect. He's the perfect heel for that.
He is. I mean, look, you could do LA Knight. You
but
could do
I
LA
totally
Knight. They
agree.
won't
Like
do it.
he's not going to main event WrestleMania,
No, neither of the two nights. He's just
right?
not.
So like,
Gunther.
Gunther Hack. You
Yeah,
think-
I mean, you just got to go through the people. You know what I'm saying? Who's
it's very limited on who they will put on that spot.
right?
Now,
Yeah, well, he's got to be one of them.
last year was Yeet. I was shocked about Yeet winning it. Like, I didn't think he was going to win at all. Like, I thought he was guaranteed going to be seen.
Oh, what's her name? Blake Monroe should win women.
I doubt that would happen.
Could it be
She should, though.
It could be Jericho, but that would be.
Could it be? Could you bring Jericho back and make him the first guy in the Rumble?
He's not working
No.
60.
Imagine that.
Jericho's
He's
not
winning
working
at
60.
He's winning at 30.
28. You know,
Yeah,
like,
28.
He ain't going
Put
one.
him in one.
but he can't headline WrestleMania either.
No, he can't. He can't main event with Punk or Cody. Well,
so
actually,
it's
him and
Logan?
Him and Cody. Logan's a possibility, but I don't see that either. I think it's going to be Roman or Braun. I think it's going to be one of those two.
Yeah, I don't see him putting it on Logan.
Because he's underneath Braun.
No,
I
but
hope not,
but Logan can main event a WrestleMania and lose.
He could,
That's
but
true.
He 100%.
I
He's
think.
perfect, but I don't think they'll ever do it.
I'm
No.
pulling some numbers.
Do you got anybody, Ty?
Me, I said Dom.
Yeah,
But
okay.
but I know that's not really feasible.
Yeah.
Like,
LA Knight.
I said that, but they're not going to do that. You know they're not.
yeah, sorry.
Johnny from San Antonio writes in.
Johnny!
What's good, fellas? And depending on when you read this, or fuck it, still stands. Happy New Year.
All right, Johnny. Happy New Year,
I
pal.
like what you did there.
I have a quick question for Ty and Ollie. When you guys were jits, did you have to leave unfiltered Camel cigarettes and a quart of Red Dog beer out for Santa?
No.
No, that was just a regular...
Unfortunately, with Hack being my father, I knew Santa wasn't real very prematurely. So,
I want to put.
Yeah, I told them all, dude. This
I'm fucking
this
Santa.
mythical
Hack
fat
wasn't
dude.
putting over Santa.
I'm like, I got you all this shit. Not that freaking dude.
You would job to anybody, but you wouldn't put over old Saint Nick.
No, I don't believe in putting
You are
over that
such a
dude.
Scrooge, man. You
No,
really are.
anytime. No, it's fine when they're up to like 5.
Five
That's
is your
it.
limit?
Yes, 5 breaking point.
Even
Oh,
the,
yeah,
even the grandkids.
Colin's 5.
Yeah, right.
But he's not my kid.
Are you going to
And
put
he's got
spoiler
other
alert?
houses.
Spoiler alert? You going to be a spoiler?
Oh, well, I drop hints all the time.
You're such an asshole, dude.
Dude, I told him I got him these things.
But
I told him that shit's from me. Wow. Yeah, he can say whatever he wants to his kids where that shit came from.
I split it up. Like some gifts I write my name, and then others I write from Santa.
it's a work shoot.
Yeah, it's a worksheet.
It is.
He said, I want to put you guys over for the 100 episodes of this shit you guys call a podcast. I said it once and I'll say it again.
Nice.
This is more than a pod. It's the boys sitting around and shooting the shit. There just so happens to be a mic present. I also want to put you guys over for the graciousness you showed me and my family when we got to meet you guys and Hack at WrestleCon in Las Vegas. For me as an ECW fan who just missed the prime ECW, to finally shake the man's hand who influenced me to smoke cigarettes and drink beer ranks right up there as the best memories of the year. However, we did see you outside the ECW arena the weekend at Mania when you spun the block while we waited in line to get in for the BCW show.
Oh, nice.
Keep producing dope content, and I'll keep listening to you guys on Mondays. Total must listen. Toast of the year to 500 more episodes.
Thanks, John.
Thanks, Johnny. We
Spun
love
the
you, brother.
block.
Fuck the Cowboys.
Yeah, spin the block. You know, you remember you walked around the block and Ollie was taping you. Mania weekend.
Yeah,
Outside the arena.
You
took the joint from the
you took
V-Man in Canada?
V-Man and fucking.
You don't remember the V-Man Canada? You don't remember? Oh God. Christian from Drexel Hill writes in.
Heavy one.
What's up, gang? First time, long time. I know I'm a few episodes late, but congrats on 100 episodes.
Thank you.
I'm from Drexel Hill, but I've been living in Indonesia for the past 6 years
Holy shit.
with a serious lack of wrestling. But the last year with the podcast and now all WWE on Netflix, I've been getting back into it.
There you go, Hack. Netflix reaching Indonesia.
Shouts out to April for
Oh,
putting
yeah,
me
we
on
were
you
just
guys
talking
early
about
on.
that.
My question...
No, let this guy come back. I'll have some questions for this
Christian,
guy.
okay. My question for Hack is about after the show. You guys have talked in detail about the pre-show ritual of hiding out in a staircase, but what does the post-match...
This guy knows. Damn.
What does the post-match, post-show ritual look like? What are you getting into the minutes and hours after the show?
Same thing nowadays, anything before or after, but back in the day, dude, it was everything before, everything after,
Everything all at once.
As soon as you woke the fuck up until you passed the fuck out a couple days later.
Well, dude, then we'd probably be in the building till 2 a.m, fucking waiting for everybody to do promos. You were always fucking last.
Because I always wanted to learn from, dude, when you got guys like Cactus cutting promos, freaking Shane, Terry Funk, you want to listen to those guys, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I'd be asleep in the van waiting for fucking...
You want to absorb every second of that. Those guys can cut great promos.
So basically, partying, a 12-minute match, and then a lot of partying and waiting for promos.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, it all just was like one. Yeah, it all just happened all day.
He said, "I appreciate you guys. Feels like home listening to the homies talking shit every week. The diet of almond milk and pussy from a few episodes back still has me fucking dying. Cheers."
I think almond milk.
I remember. I
That was
forget who the
Johnny
fuck said
Morrison.
that, but
I asked you about Johnny Morrison's diet, and Ty said,
Almond milk and pussy.
That was a great line. It was a great joke.
That was pretty good now that I think about
That
it.
is funny.
Thanks for writing in, Christian. Owen from Wisconsin writes in.
Right, Owen.
What's up? What's up, boys? Congrats on passing 100 episodes. Excited to see 100 more. The pod is helping me forget the Packers getting ready to do the job in the playoffs without Randy
Wow. I kind of feel the same way.
They have. As Parsons got hurt, Love fucking hurt.
Just picked up Trayvon Diggs, baby.
There you go. You got Trayvon Diggs, man. I have a question on finishes, not crutch porn. Sorry, Hack. How much does a referee's cadence on the count matter for timing as a worker on false finishes? I always remember Nick Patrick in WCW and WWF had such a slow count, and either Finnegan or Molyneux had a slower count as well, whereas Pee Wee in ECW was always really animated and big swings and range of motion on his that would create more anticipation from the crowd. Thanks for taking my question. Go Pack, go you losers.
It's a pretty fucking good question.
Yeah, guys have different. Because I've lost so many damn matches, I like to see the guy. If I know it's 1, 2, 3, I don't really care about seeing the guy. But 90% of the other time when I'm getting pinned, I'm watching his count. You know what I'm saying? But if I know if I'm kicking out and I can't see him, I'm kicking out at 2 1/4. If I can see him, I'm kicking out at 2 6/10. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If I can watch what he's doing. But if I can't watch him, I'm only going to go 2 a little bit.
And do you save like that last false when you know what your home is? Do you save that last false as like a 2.9?
Yeah, but it's like with Raven, it's hard because you're doing 15 of them. So you can't do 2.1 or 2.2 or 2.7. You know what I mean? So that all gets garbled in there. But yes, you'll see a lot of guys will do that. If you're coming out, and also you get a little faster count too sometimes on a 3 count. Like when the ref knows, sometimes it seems like they count faster to me.
I don't disagree. Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, because when you got a hole, it's like when you're doing the 3, when you're coming down for a 3 and you know it's the 3, your arm's going full force down.
Yeah.
When you know you got to stop, you got to pull it there and then slide it out. You know what I'm saying? So you got to really just got to, especially in the beginning, make sure you can see all your counts.
And is there, how many times have you probably been in the ring with a Molyneux or a Finnegan? You know, like, do you feel any different, like, being in, like, are you like, okay, I know how he's going to get, like...
If you're going to do something, if you're going to do some complicated shit, especially, like, when you're doing, like, run-ins and there's a bunch of people around, yes, you feel much more comfortable and you'll call whatever that you don't have... Like, when you're putting it together, you're like, who's our rep? Well, no, okay, we can do whatever the fuck we want.
Like, have you ever not done something because of a rep? Like,
yes,
been like...
Yes, people try and get shit too complicated for like an older rep on an indie show. I'm like, this guy's not getting that.
He's not getting up and getting down.
Because I have when you're putting the match together, I want the ref right there as I'm putting the shit together. You know what I mean? And the guys are like, oh, let's do this and this. I'm like, no, this guy's not doing fucking 4 pulses in fucking a minute. He can't get up 4 times in a minute.
It's a great question, man. That's awesome stuff.
Bro,
But that's why I kind of wanted to go in a little bit more depth, like talking. That's dude. The ref is almost just as important as the worker.
you guys are.
Yeah.
He can make your if he fucks up the count.
All for naught.
Yeah.
Yeah, you saw it on WWE. Fucking what was it?
Yeah.
A couple weeks ago.
Blake Monroe
Man,
finish, yeah.
change the title on
Change
it.
the title on
Literally,
Blown
yeah.
Finish, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Ian from Go Wanda, New York writes in.
Go on.
Go Wanda.
That's what it said. I don't know.
Hey, Wanda.
Dear,
I'll
Mis-
remember that now.
Dear Mr. Fullington, honest question.
Whoa, no government names here.
I know. Why is he going shoot last name on you? This ain't that serious, bud. His question, though. Bill Apter filled in for RVD on his podcast that was released
That was for him to prove that he knows my real name.
that was released on 12/30/25, and he told a story about being on a bus ride with you, Mick Foley, and about 12 other wrestlers. He said Mick was in the front seat of the bus, and you were in the middle, and you started berating Mick.
Sounds like me.
Bill went on to say you kept prodding Mick, saying things like, "You think you're such a big effing star," and everyone was convinced.
I would never say that. I would never say those words. But
I agree, but hold on. He
anything's possible.
He then said that Mick didn't want to feed into it anymore and left the tour bus, and that went to the hotel without it. He ended the story by saying even Scott Norton was uncharacteristically uncomfortable with the situation. My question is as follows: what exactly happened, if anything, between you and Mick
I'll tell
Foley?
you exactly what happened. So it was a buddy of mine who was he was a promoter over in England, and I worked for him a couple times, right? So he's bringing Cactus in. The deal with Cactus was he had to be paid at this certain time, right? And it was $5,000. So the guy sends the money back then, whatever it was. I don't even know if PayPal was around back then. But however they sent the money, what's Nick's last name?
Foley.
Yeah, he spelled it. He spelled the FOLE or the FOLY or whatever. He something went with the transfer, and the problem was it wasn't the funds that weren't there. The funds where the name was spelled wrong. And so it was only a matter of like an hour or something of the transition, and I was pissed at him for taking the extra $5,000 from my boy.
So you're not denying this incident here?
Oh no, I've had problems with Cactus. Like, when he knocks me the fuck out with a fucking frying pan, and has the balls to go to Todd Gordon saying, "Oh, I can't work with the Sandman when he's drunk."
So,
Fuck Cactus.
we love Cactus, and I know. Here, hold on.
No, but I've always felt that way about him. Fuck him.
You guys just have not gotten along. You guys
Oh, in the ring, we were great.
You-
It was like poetry. I love working with him.
You always say your 2 favorite opponents ever are
Damn.
Sabu and Cactus.
God damn, you're so easy to work with.
But you and Cactus are just different cats.
Yeah.
You know, and I can understand his perspective too, of maybe not wanting to work with somebody slamming beers, right?
It's actually hilarious that you actually remember that fucking story.
It
and you
is.
don't remember anything.
It is.
Oh no, I remember that because Veronica was with us. We're gonna have Veronica on a Zoom soon. She wants to be on the show.
Okay. And
She's got some
Dude,
great
I haven't
stories.
talked to her.
She'll probably tell that story.
But he also said, do you ever talk to Mick about this afterwards? And where do you two stand now?
No, we're fine, dude. I can't. If shit happens, it's over with. You can't hold on to shit. You know what I'm saying?
Dude,
I
we
saw-
saw him in Vegas,
Yeah.
and
No.
we were down there, and he was like, "Oh, you're Tyler," with
No,
Tim and Hector
yeah,
shooting the
it's
shit, no problem.
issue.
like-
And I will also say this too. Mick has followed our podcast on Instagram, and I exchanged a message with him, and he was nothing but polite. So I'm sure, like, you guys are different people, and I understand whatever happened back in the day is back in the day. But you guys are boys, and whatever. You're not going to be exchanging Christmas cards ever. But
Yeah, no, but
you're
dude, you
just-
can't hold on. Anything in life you can't hold on to.
And that's
Let
your-
it fucking go.
And that's your mentality too,
Immediately.
with people like Shane, who you didn't get along with back in the day either.
Shane's another one, yeah.
He's another one
In
where.
fact, I hated a lot of these motherfuckers.
Well,
Maybe we should do a show about my list and who the fuck I hate.
You're a difficult person as well.
Me and
How
Shane are
about that?
so cool now, except he wants to talk. Oh my god, that dude can talk.
No,
That's why I hate him now.
I know.
But sometimes he's good. But sometimes it's great. Like if they have other people that come up to your table and shit like that, I can shuffle them over to Shane. And like you know the ones that want to talk. They don't just want a picture, they want to talk. And that's fine with me, but just talk about something real.
The next list episode we have should be Hack's shit list. Just like,
Dude, that's about
top
it.
10
Can you
people he
guys think
doesn't
anybody
fucking
else
like.
on the top of your head?
Goldberg, he said he didn't like him.
Well, I didn't
No,
say-
Ernest the
never
Cat
said-
Miller.
I forget what that was over.
An airplane.
Oh, that was a seat down on a bus or an airplane.
Which
or
Was
something.
it Steamboat? Was it Steamboat?
Oh yeah, Ricky Steamboat with the cigarette.
But that is what it was.
The common denominator here is you're an asshole. How about that?
I said I made that bet.
But the funny thing is like Hack may have a fucking issue with you, but like it starts and pretty much ends there.
Right.
Like
right.
he's
Like,
never,
get past it.
yeah. Like it's like, yeah, okay, that happened. I fucking
Yeah.
hated you that time,
From
but I'm
this
not
for
gonna
a
like.
second, you're
Yeah. So this Bill Apter story, accurate, but also this is Hack's side.
Oh, that was Bill's Apter story?
It was Bill Apter story. Yeah.
Oh, no wonder it's real then. Oh, yeah, I didn't hear the Bill Apter part. Yeah,
Yeah.
Bill's the man. He knows what the fuck he's talking
Okay.
about.
So Bill Apter. Yeah.
That
Yeah, that happens.
he's the man.
But Mick Foley also the man. So no heat. Piper from Philly writes in.
Roddy?
No, he rest in peace.
good
Rest in peace. My question for you guys is: if ECW still existed today, would it survive? I mean, kind of a weird question.
Yeah, put it in Chicago.
If it's
Figure that
existing,
out.
it's surviving.
Yeah, if
Yes.
it's still
Yeah.
yes,
Yes.
because deathmatch not that ECW was deathmatch wrestling, but deathmatch wrestling is like the most popular thing on the indies probably there is.
And also, like,
Yeah, I would agree on that.
Yeah,
We
it's
should do a
called
show on that.
GCW.
yes,
But-
it is called GCW. You're right, Gunk. Yes.
But you're also,
yeah, you're right,
I mean,
Doug.
think about the other matches you're having. You know, your Mysterios and Psychosis and
well, that's
Super
AEW.
crazy to Tajiri's.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
I
Like,
think
it's-
ECW would survive. I mean, I would kind of argue AEW kind of is that a little bit. It's a little less like turned down, but
ECW was alternative wrestling styles. You were not going to see them in the mainstream. And AEW is alternative wrestling styles. Now, it's a little bit more mainstream than ECW. It's way more buttoned up, and it's way more...
and it has to be.
It has to be because it's on network cable
Yeah, it has
television and stuff. But
But, okay, but then again, when you go stick a guy's head in an aquarium,
that's fucking...
That's what I'm
you know,
saying.
you guys put a
AEW.
baggie over a guy's head.
That's what I'm saying.
It's
It's
pay-per-view,
not-
though.
it's- you don't have to go through glass or barbed wire tacks or whatever to get to that point.
But
You know
there's-
what I'm saying?
But for a representative of the style of ECW, Darby Allin is, of course, that. You know what I mean?
Moxley.
Moxley is, of
is-
course, that.
Yeah.
If you look at the roster of AEW guys and girls, we were like, would they fit in an ECW?
Briscoe.
1000%.
You know what I mean?
Wow.
Eddie Kingston. I
Black
mean,
Man,
Samoa
Swerve,
Joe.
Swerve,
Hangman.
yeah,
I
all
mean, it's
of
like
them,
dude.
it's like all these dudes would have been. Even,
Yeah, they would've worshipped
even women.
me.
Tony would have worked in ECW. You know what I mean?
Samoa Joe and Taz would have fed families. That would have been an insane fucking
Yeah.
rivalry. That would have been.
Yeah, could you imagine? Yeah, could you
Those
imagine?
two big motherfuckers just putting each other in submissions and just smacking the shit out of each other. That'd be insane.
No, one's big.
Wow. No, but seriously though, yeah, it still lives on. The style of different kinds of wrestling, yeah, for sure. Devin from Brooklyn writes in.
Wait a minute. Honestly, what are they doing different? What? It's the
Not
same
much.
thing.
that's what I'm saying.
It's just turned
Yeah.
up.
Yeah,
It's just
the
turned
same.
up.
I mean, they're going through announcers' tables. They go through regular tables. They have blood. They do guys bring barbed wire bats in the ring. Guys bring canes into the ring. Guys bring chains into the ring.
They're using
It's-
licensed
it's-
music.
It's
only
really the same thing.
The only difference is that you don't have girls walking around like Dawn Marie and Francine did.
Right. Right.
the
That-
only
And
difference.
pile driven on shows.
That is a little dial back.
Yeah.
That's-
You gotta pay extra for
Yeah,
that.
like the like the edginess about it is a little dialed back, but as far as
'Cause it
everything
has to
else
be,
goes,
right.
it's
and
really
To-
the same fucking
and
thing.
Tony Khan, I mean, what we did the show.
Just a sexual aspect. We had a lot of sexual innuendo and all that shit. A lot.
Right, but that in society is dialed back.
Yeah,
though.
that-
You know what I
yeah.
mean?
Well,
Like
you're,
that's-
look at the age of your. Well, dude, what is the average age of a WWE crowd?
it's old.
What?
They're both old. They're both in their 40s and
So
50s.
then why can't they do more sex?
I wouldn't disagree with it. You know
Because
what I
the
mean?
kids are buying the dolls.
But I mean, AEW does a lot of. I mean, Tony, listen to a Tony promo. It's all
Yeah,
sexual
Tony-
innuendo.
Well, yeah, sexual innuendo and fucking picking a girl up for a pile driver and going like this. Like a pussy before you pile driver is a different innuendo. You know what I'm saying?
But they've done
Yes.
that before.
literally, Tony Storm just did that with Mercedes Moné.
Yes, they've done that
Literally,
before.
air
Yeah,
pussy
so
in a pile
they're
driver.
Yeah, so it's literally they're the
I
same
didn't see
thing.
that one.
Yeah, no, you
But
did.
it-
You did. We were.
They're the same thing, just different workers.
Yeah, you can't really beat up women anymore. It's like
Pretty much the
Where
only
you draw the
draw.
line.
Yeah, but you
Yeah.
have intergender matches.
Like
Okay.
what you're saying though, and that was one thing I wanted to say. You can have like girls flying off the top rope and landing on guys and stuff like that, and the ducks and the hoo-ah, the girls giving the guy a ball shot, like stupid shit.
You guys actually keep proving the point that AEW is ECW, because if you remember a couple months ago, Moxley gave Willow the Death Rider, and Marina Shafir took a pile driver, I think.
But she's a wrestler, not a valet.
That's
to
true.
me, that's
Right,
a
there's
little
a
bit of a
difference.
difference.
That is a
too.
difference. That is a difference. Well, Stokely just took a mean bump on that table.
Yeah,
he's a
no-
valet.
Yeah, to his own merit.
No, I just think some of the society changes. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
the
Like
edginess about it
right.
is
you got to be a little bit more careful.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Devin from Brooklyn writes in, What's up, Hacking the Gang? Hangs were great. Love the gifts. Way better than I expected. Oh, he meant
They
to say
were
hackings.
good.
Figured it would be all gag gifts. I was dying when
No,
the...
wait, after the mask wasn't a guy.
No, that was a
No, I
great
mean
gift.
mine was an actual gift, but a little bit of a gift.
I've
they
used,
were
I've
good.
used it, you know.
Bush is back. dude.
Bush is back. I sent you guys the picture. I had it with,
Yeah, Gunk got $2.
Bush is back.
Bush is
Worth
back.
approximately $250,
I,
which went way over the freaking gift value that we posted.
Threshold.
Yeah.
I was dying when Ollie said Hack should be in the Rumble this year, but you guys were joking, and he said if he got thrown over the top, he'd turn into dust.
That was funny, too.
I was cracking up thinking of Hack disappearing in thin air like the Avengers Infinity War when Thanos snapped his fingers. My question is, if you guys can take two underused random wrestlers in AEW or WWE and put them in as a tag team, who do you think could work and why?
That's hard.
Sort of how the New Age Outlaws started. Thanks, guys, and Happy New Year. Man, so a tag team of underutilized people.
It's actually funny because I was thinking about this earlier when we were talking about the main event, but I feel like Hangman and Swerve would be an amazing, like
Tag.
like
We
a
hate each other, but-
dynamic,
yeah.
type, like especially for them. Now, like
think
he's
he's
saying
saying
about somebody
underutilized.
underused, right? But it was just something that like came
So
into
like
my
a
head,
lower
like-
card person in WWE or I don't know, man. That's so hard to think about on the spot. You got somebody.
needs-
I actually
Well,
they're undercard guys. That's why I don't know.
I actually have one, and I think it would work perfectly. I think these guys are floundering. They're just beefing with each other. If you tag Damian Priest with Aleister Black and have their manager be Zelena Vega, and they're just like a dark fucking entity tag team.
Did they kind of do that? Wasn't that happening a couple years ago? Him and the
Judgment
tag.
Day.
Huh?
That's the Judgment Day, pretty much.
Yeah, but this could be a little bit more sinister and like a little bit more like magical. Like, you know what I mean? Like Aleister Black be like fucking doing the flame spot.
Yeah,
and
whatever
coming out of a
happened to him?
coffin.
Once Mommy left that group, dude, it was downhill for Damien.
Well, he was the world champion for a while, and then he lost it, and then he's just kind of been floundering since.
He's been doing nothing.
You got anybody
now
else?
it's just
You got
kinda
anything
live
come
and
to mind, Ollie? I got nothing here. I'm tapped out. I got. It's kind of hard to be.
I
on the
don't know
spot.
those guys.
You don't know the undercard guys.
It's trying to find underutilized
Two singles
talent.
people, like-
yeah.
Maybe a couple of those dudes that in the Cena show. Freaking
In the
a
Cena
couple
show?
of those guys in the tag matches. What I mean, they were skinny. The black guys that were flying like
Oh,
jumping.
Javon
flying.
Evans and.
Yeah, maybe those guys if they slowed it down a little bit.
Yeah. Okay. Well, anything, Ty? Anybody come to mind?
I know. Well, yeah. I know he just won the United States title, but Carmelo could probably be with somebody.
Carmelo? Yeah, he could definitely be with somebody. I mean, I don't
I'm
know.
just
he'd
trying
put
to
him
think
in
of
there,
somebody
but-
else. You know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to think of somebody for Hobbs.
Ooh, Hobbs in a tag team with
the bodyguard hook.
Big Bill.
Big Bill and Hobbs. Yeah, I don't know about that, but
Ricochet's not underutilized.
No, he's not
but
underutilized.
Ricochet and Hobbs could be a tag team.
yeah.
Well, Ricochet
God, that dude's great.
was at one point, but he made himself
Oh,
like
yeah.
with this heel work, he's
For
not
sure.
underutilized anymore.
No. What think about that?
Yeah,
Get
it's
back
a
to
good-
you,
yeah.
Devin. Thanks for writing in.
If you got one, let us know.
Yeah. He didn't have anybody either. So, as always, send in listener questions to sandmanpod@gmail.com. Next week on the show, Royal Rumble 07 and the recap from PWE Holiday Hangover Show. But before we go, Hack, the cane of the week or the toast of the week?
I got nothing.
Peace.
Ain't it foggy outside?